The following film is presented in its complete theatrical version. It was rated R by the MPAA and may not be appropriate for children under 17.
What it do? What it do? Yo, Raider Nation, what it do? It's your boy Dirty, man. Live in the building, man. 50 billion things on the face of the planet you could be doing. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated. More than I could verbally express. Hopefully the new year has started off well for everyone. Everyone's feeling good. Everyone's feeling blessed. Much love and success and appreciation to you all. Tonight's show is just what it says in the title. It's my first live on Rumble. I am making the move to Rumble. I don't know how much longer I will be on YouTube. I'm just fed up with not being able to be myself on YouTube. I'm tired of their rules. I'm tired of their BS. You know, it's a little annoying. Rumble is better. Every video you put up is monetized, so at least at some point in time, you know what I mean, you can try and earn a little something for the work that you put in. You know, everybody knows I'm not here for money. I can care less about, you know what I mean, getting paper from anybody. But at the same time, YouTube runs ads on my shit and I'm not monetized, and they continue to collect from that. I think that's BS. You know what I mean? I find that to be some real BS type shit. Almost make me feel like I'm a slave all over again, working for somebody and not getting paid. But as I said, I'm not technically here for the paper, but damn it if somebody else makes money off of me. You know what I mean? And I don't see no portion of it at all. You know what I mean? I just find that to be a little bit odd. Plus, I like being myself. I like being able to smoke. I like being able to drink. I like to be able to have in-depth conversations with my people who pull up to watch. So we're gonna find out just how well Rumble really moves. Yeah, with that being said, let's jump into the show. So, as you know, we are a Raider channel. We bring you continuous Raider coverage. We do our best. I'm not gonna always be right. My opinions ain't always gonna be the ones that matter the most. I've been known to be wrong before. Got no issue admitting when I'm wrong. But I'll tell you what I'm not wrong about. I'm not wrong about not wanting Justin Fields here. I'm not wrong about that. I've been seeing a lot of posts today. Oh, we should get Justin Fields. We should inquire about Justin Fields. No, we should not. You do not go get a quarterback who cannot stay healthy and is going to demand a very high contract. You just don't go and do that. What's the link for Rumble? Let me see. What is the link for Rumble? Boom, 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 boom. I do not know. I don't know what the link for Rumble is. Yeah, I assuming it's gonna be right here. Hold on 1 second. Boom, boom. There it is. That is the link for Rumble right there. If you are not subscribed to the channel over on Rumble, if you are on Rumble and you're watching and you're not subscribed, by all means, please. If you enjoy the show, you don't have to do it right now, but if you enjoy the show, think about subscribing. You know what I mean? I greatly appreciate it. It don't cost you nothing. So I just want to say thank you. Yeah. So there's the link for Rumble. As I said, it's my first attempt at using Rumble. I've had it for over 6 months, I believe, 6 or 7 months. I haven't done really anything with it. There are some shows over there that are connected from my YouTube or whatnot, some old shows, but we're going to start adding a lot of live new shows over to Rumble. I want to bring back that style that you guys enjoy. If you don't know what style that is, let me embark upon a hot second to show you. And that's why I'm trying to go over to Rumble, because I like doing things like that. I like having fun. I like to get a smile out of my peoples. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. I want to get back into doing. I heard YouTube is starting to crack down on people who smoke on their shows. It doesn't matter if it's cigarettes, cigars, marijuana, whatever it is. You know what I mean? They're starting to crack down, and I feel like they're not allowing people to be who they are. You know what I mean? With all sincerity. You know what I mean? So, for me, I have an issue with that. I have an issue with anybody that tries to limit you from being who you are. So, but as I was saying, you know what I mean? I'm not on the Justin Fields train. Justin Fields is going to demand a bigger contract, and he has yet to stay. He has yet to complete a season healthy. For me, that's just a no-go, man. I cannot fathom having a quarterback who can't stay healthy. I mean, this man gets a hangnail and he's out for 5 games. You know what I mean? I do not like Justin Fields. I don't even think he's that good of a quarterback. Truthfully, I don't think he's that good of a quarterback. And for me, if you can't be good or somewhat be the highlight of a terrible team, then what's the point of you coming over and playing for us? You can't look good on a bad team. There ain't no way in the world you're gonna look good on a good team, especially at quarterback. We all know the quarterback is the top position, right? You know what I mean? Is the absolute top position. And I'm sorry. I honestly feel like he's holding the Bears back. I feel like he's what's holding the Bears back. Now the Bears might have to. I don't know what they would have to do, bro. Truthfully, and I don't know what it is they could do. You know what I mean? I don't know what they could do. I'm good on Penix. I don't want Penix. Penix, that boy out of that's that boy out of Washington, right? I'm good. I'm good, bro. He doesn't. You can't come out and give me one good year and think that your draft stock is just gonna rise with me automatically. It's not. I'm sorry. It's just not. Black and grayed out. I see you over there, man, on Rumble. What it do, man? What it do? I got two screens open right now. Because I don't get chat from Rumble in the StreamYard. So I'm over here watching it over here. Raiders 4420. What up with you, man? Salute to you. Hope all is well, man. Hope you're feeling blessed. Yeah, Penix that just threw for 430 yards versus Texas. I feel you. I feel you, Mitty. I feel you. I'm not hyped on Penix, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily hyped on Penix. Reason being, I need more than just this season. When you go back and look at his previous seasons, his tape, it ain't all that great. You know what I mean? It ain't all that great. This season, bounced back, balled a little bit. Okay, cool. But I'm not sold. I'm not sold. Just like that boy out of Oregon. I'm not sold on him either. You know what I mean? I'm not sold on him either. I do like Jaden Daniels. I was looking at Caleb Williams. Just don't like the fact that he said he wanted stake in a team to play there. I don't know if I can give a player stakes in a team. You know what I mean? I don't think I can give a player stakes in a team to be here, bro. Like for me, I just nah. Eventually you gonna want some extra say so, and you know that's just gonna push the team into the hole. It's gonna be bad. Can you imagine taking the field as a rookie quarterback and you own stakes in the team? The rest of everybody else is gonna be like, what have you done? You know what I mean? Loon, you could ride with your quarterback from college, Bo Nix, all you want to. I'm not feeling him, bro. I'm not feeling him. He doesn't have enough. You know what I mean, in his resume to solidify with me that he's going to be a great quarterback. Plus, Oregon quarterbacks don't do so hot in the NFL anyway. So for me, that's a red flag. You know what I mean? I just personally think Oregon Duck quarterbacks don't do so hot in the NFL. You know, so I tend to not want any of your quarterbacks to play for my team. You know what I mean? I know he's a 5-year student, bro, but I'm not sold on him, man. He didn't do all that great at Auburn. He didn't. He wasn't, you know what I mean? He wasn't that guy at Auburn. And I don't know. Oregon didn't look like Oregon this year. If I could be honest about it, bro. Oregon didn't look like Oregon. You know, it wasn't the same powerhouse football team that we're used to. They just weren't that this year. I don't know if you attribute that to the defense or if you attribute that to the offense, but I mean, realistically, as well as we know Oregon to play, let's just be honest. Oregon didn't look like Oregon this year. They just didn't. I don't know what the issue was, but to me, they just didn't look like themselves. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk at all. Why I gotta be drunk to tell the truth? I gotta be drunk to tell the truth? Nah, bro. You know what I mean? I got a Fuji strap. Hey there, what do you think it takes to go pro? To go pro, one, you got to have a skill set. You have to have a dominant skill set to go pro. You have to have the right mind frame. You have to be in the right mind frame. You have to be a hard worker. You have to be intelligent, and you have to be a physical specimen. You know what I mean? And it's not easy to go pro. It's easier not to go pro than it is to go pro. You know, truthfully, it's easier to get pushed under the rug than it is to stand on top of it sometimes when it comes to going pro. It takes a lot. Some people get lucky, they go pro and they don't deserve it. It requires a lot, man. It requires a lot to go pro. I think you have to have the athleticism. I think you have to have the right state of mind. You have to be a team player. You have to be a winner, or at least have a winning mindset. You have to be coachable. That's the other thing. You got to be coachable. And, you know, as we know, it's 3,000 athletes every year that can go pro, but only a small amount do. You know, only a small amount do. So, yeah. Oregon dominated everyone, and the 2 losses came by 3 points each game versus Washington, who's playing in the national championship. That's fine. That still doesn't make me say that this is the same Oregon football that I've been watching. It doesn't. It does not show me that. So, you know, but that's your team. You gonna feel a way about your team that you feel, and I'm gonna feel a certain way. You know, I don't even like y'all anyway. I'm an SC fan. I can give a fuck about the Ducks. You know that, bro. I can care 2 shits about the Ducks. But I'm just telling you, I don't feel like he fits here for me. He doesn't fit here for me. You on the Jaden Daniels hype train, dirty? No, I'm not on the hype train. I just feel like he's a quarterback that will fit in here. It's no hype, you know. I won't even be upset if the other ones, you know what I mean? If the other players decide, you know, I wouldn't even be upset if they had Bo Nix or if they had Penix. It's just I'm not going to root for them. That's not what I want. That's not what I'm asking for. But at the same time, I'm not the coach. I'm not the GM. I'm not the owner. So it don't really matter what I want. Fuji Strap, man. Hey, appreciate the dollar donation to the Rumble channel, man. I greatly appreciate it. You are the first one to show some love of any caliber like that over there, man. I want to say thank you. Love that answer. Coachable is key. Nobody likes being told what to do. How would you coach a child who has talent? It all depends on the character of the child. I know a lot of kids that have talent that have terrible attitudes. I know a lot of kids that have great talent but have great work ethic too. So it all boils down to the child. You know what I mean? It really all boils down to the child. I can't give you a general answer for that. Aside from be patient, be assertive, and be patient. These kids got issues these days, you know what I mean? These kids really do have issues these days. So you have to be patient, you have to be humble, and you have to understand that, you know what I mean, this is not your, if it's your child, it's one thing. If it's not your child, it's something different. The way you can go about coaching your child is not the same way you can go about coaching somebody else's child. And you can ask any of my sons that. The way that I coach them is a little bit harder than I coach any other kid. Simply because I can go hard on my kids because I know what they can and cannot handle. Some of these kids, you got to kind of figure out where their mindset is at. You know what I mean? What kind of kid they are. And then you have to set a plan down from there. I had a kid who had a really bad attitude on one of my teams. Couldn't figure out for the life of me what was bothering this kid. I eventually sat down, talked to him, got to figure out what was in his mind. And you know, the thing about it was he was really feeling bad about his parents going through a divorce, and they didn't know that he knew that they were going through a divorce because they had kept it. They was trying to keep it to themselves and whatnot. So it just really all depends on the child and the situation that child is in at that time. And I think that's how you go about, you know what I mean, really figuring out how to connect with these kids. But if you can't connect with these players, you know what I mean, no matter what you do, it's all gonna be for naught. You know what I mean? Jesus, my guy, he says, I swear this year's draft class is gonna be tough. All I want is a dub and win a championship and compete with top defense minds and offensive minded coaches like the will to win. You know, man. Yeah, I definitely understand that, Jesus. You know what I mean? This is going to be a crazy draft class. There's about 10 quarterbacks in this draft class that are NFL caliber quarterbacks. Out of those 10, 5 of them are instant starters. But it all depends on the scheme, system, you know what I mean? Scheme and the system. And, you know, that plays a major part in this game these days. Milka Breezy Twine. James Furpo, what's good with you, man? Raider Twine, what's good with you, Brody? Hope all is well, man. Salute to you. Yeah. So for me, that's kind of where I'm at with that. But we do need a new quarterback. The Raiders definitely need a new quarterback. I don't want to shit on Aiden O'Connell. But I don't feel it. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling him as a backup quarterback, as a starting quarterback. It was just too many bad passes yesterday that really led me to understand that this kid gets shook. He gets nervous. He gets rattled. It's hard for him to really jump back and bounce back out of it. I'm just not feeling it. We fucked up our first round pick this year, despite how stacked it is, then I'm going to believe we are cursed in the first round for real. Hey, Circus, I feel you, bro. If we he says, is Aaron Rodgers worth all the fuss? Nah, bro, he's not. He's not. I'm super thrilled that we didn't get him. Like, you know what I mean? I'm super thrilled that we didn't get him. Just went out, pulled the trigger on that trade, bro. He take one snap and he out for the year. Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad we did not take Aaron Rodgers. I'm thrilled that we didn't take Aaron Rodgers. As far as being cursed in the first round, you know me, man. I feel like the draft, you know what I mean? I feel like the draft is a lottery, bro. You either gonna hit or miss. I'm not against trading out of the draft to pick up seasoned vets that actually can play and proven that they can play. But I don't want a veteran quarterback from the NFL right now. I want a new one. I want a fresh, shiny new quarterback. Somebody that can come in here and play for at least 4 or 5 years at a very, very, very high caliber for a very, very, very low amount of money. Full disclosure, I'm a newbie football fan for sure. You know what I mean? No problem, bro. If you're a newbie football fan, man, we are here to answer your questions. Said Rodgers is old, a diva, and has a horrible ass injury. Not worth shit now. Hey, I feel you. He only survived 4. Was it 4 plays? I thought it was the first snap. Was it 4 plays? Did he only get 4 plays in? I thought it was the first snap and he was out. Said basically we got to hit the lottery. Yeah, but how many people play the lottery and don't hit? You know what I mean? How many people play the lottery and don't hit? I know some people been playing the lottery for years. And they ain't even got so much as phone numbers right. So he can play, but he's too expensive, right? I'm a money guy. Doesn't seem to have a dividend. Yeah, hey, look, I'm a money guy too. If you're gonna get paid from me, then you need to go ahead and put some motherfucking some points up, some play time up. You know what I mean? And then maybe there. Yeah, I don't even think he made a completion. I don't either. I don't think he made a complete. I don't think he threw a pass. Said 4 plays of Jets greatness. The greatest plays ever the Jets ran. You know what I mean? the 4 greatest plays ever. Hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Right back.
Compton.
All right, I'm back. My apologies. Had to get a lighter. My lighter died, man. There's no worse feeling in the world than to want to go ahead and light something up and you got nothing to light up with, man. As someone who knows nearly nothing about football, you're welcome, New York. I feel you. See, you think we keep AP or get Harbaugh? I heard Mark Davis went to LA to go watch the Michigan versus Alabama. I personally would like AP to keep the job. I've said this about Harbaugh. I don't think Harbaugh wants to coach in the AFC. I think Harbaugh wants to coach in the NFC. He does well over there, and it would give him a chance to go up against his brother in the Super Bowl again if they were able to put a team if they were both able to put superstar Super Bowl teams together, right, then he would have the opportunity to face off against his brother. Again, I just don't think he wants to be in the AFC. And I honestly think that AP deserves a job. I think Mark Davis knows that AP deserves a job. I don't put too much into. I just don't put too much into it. I think before we hired Josh McDaniels, I think Mark Davis and Jim Harbaugh had a little conversation. They was kind of like right there, getting ready to sign the paper, but Ziegler and Harbaugh don't get along. So they had to go sit down and have a chat and a conversation to see if they could work together, and it didn't work out right. You know what I mean? It never gelled into anything serious. So I think Jim Harbaugh kind of felt slighted about that as well. And yeah, I was on the Jim Harbaugh train a year ago before we hired McDaniels. Now, just let AP do it. Let AP coach until, you know what I mean, he proven that he doesn't need to be the head coach. You know what I mean? That would be what I would say. If Mark Davis is going to abandon his interim coach for a big name head coach again, then he's just a goofy ass. He's just as goofy as his haircut. Hey, I feel you, Circus. No shit. I be at work and be on break and try to toke up, and no lighter goes out. I hate that crap. Hey, I feel you, James. I feel you. I definitely feel you. Let GM Champ Kelly make all decisions after the season. We'll let Champ cook. Hey, Matt Marinovich, I appreciate that. I'm on that same thing, bro. Let him cook, man. You know, let him cook. He's made some good decisions, some good choices so far. He didn't have to sign Jack Jones, even though, you know, AP was like, hey man, you know, I can make this kid work, you know what I mean? Just, you know, you get him over here. And it's like, and he didn't have to, but he did. And it's working out. Gabe, my brother, what's good with you, man? Salute to you. Happy New Year, brother. Hope all is well. You know what I mean? If you want to pull up, let me know. I'm just doing my first show for Rumble. Not a lot of chat going on in Rumble, but you know, I see the views, I see people watching. So I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, Willie Wayne, what it do? Let me see. So, you guys got any more questions? You know what I mean? This is real. I didn't want to call it a test. It was a test run. But I'm gonna just hang out for a little bit longer. I swear this year's draft class is gonna be tough. We read that one already. We are going to go through and have some fun. Said, what is your Rumble link 30 so I can follow? Here it is, right here. Mark Carbone. Why settle through if you think Harbaugh is a better coach? I like AP, but Harbaugh is proven and AP isn't. Just because I think Harbaugh is a better coach doesn't mean he's a better coach for this team. You know what I mean? I can see him. I could see him being a good coach, but just like McDaniels, people thought he was a good head coach too, but he just couldn't win the locker room. I just don't see Harbaugh being the answer for us right now, bro. I don't. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm on Rumble now. I might be transferred over exclusively to Rumble and not fucking with YouTube at all anymore. I might be going strictly to Rumble and telling YouTube goodbye, kiss my ass, it's been fun while it lasted. You know what I mean? Bearded Raider says, you think White has the potential to be a JJ? No, I don't. Bearded Raider, I don't think he has the potential to be a JJ. I think he has the potential to be a great compliment back to JJ. But at the same time, I'm not a fortune teller, and I can't really foresee the future either. You know, do I like what I see out of him? You know what I mean? Yeah, I do. But is it enough? No, it's not. You know, it's a small sample size. You know, it's a small sample size. I would love to see what he could do with more. You know what I mean? I would love to see what he could do with more. But right now, I think he's just a great compliment back to JJ right now. It's still JJ's job to lose. I think Josh Jacobs is done for the year. I honestly wouldn't play him in this last game simply because, I mean, shit, we don't really have anything to play for. You know what I mean? We really don't have anything to play for. So, you know, you could run the risk of getting him hurt, or you could just shut him down and he can just start to get healthy and work out for next year. Either way it goes, it's contract time. So, it's contract time. You know what I mean? It's contract time. I'm muted. I'm muted where? Oh, I was gonna say you was muted, bro. I wasn't muted, but everybody can hear me. Says I'm not hating on Harbaugh, but what has he won? He's been to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? He's been to the Super Bowl. But you're right. He hasn't won anything. You know what I mean? He hasn't won anything. And, you know, that's just the reality of the whole situation is, look, coaches can be great coaches. I've known coaches to go to the Super Bowl one time and never go again. Miss the playoffs, everything. You know? Here, man, here I really it takes a special type of person to coach the Raiders. Let's just be honest. It takes a special type of individual to coach the Raiders. I think we have that individual right now in AP. You know what I mean? Truthfully, I think we have that type of individual right now in AP. I believe that he has done enough with this team that he had no say-so in building. And I feel like if you give him the opportunity to put something together, get his offensive coordinator, get the quarterback he wants, put his team together, I think AP could actually put a real winning football team out there to play. It's a new league. You know what I mean? Just like life, everything evolves, right? The NFL evolves too. Players want to play for coaches that have played in the league. They want to play for people who have Super Bowl rings, that knows what it takes to get to that next level when it comes to winning. You know, they want to play for those type of people. AP played for one of the best underdog teams ever to win a Super Bowl, in the New York Giants, when they went and beat the New England Patriots when the New England Patriots was undefeated. All they had to do was win the Super Bowl, and they would have went down as the greatest team in NFL history at 19-0 or 20-0 or something like that, 21-0, something like that. I think they would have been like 21-0 or something like that. You know what I mean? With the overall record or something like that, 19-0, 20-0. But they would have been the greatest team to ever play this game, right? But because they lost the Super Bowl, you know, that Miami team is still the greatest, you know, team to ever play. You know what I mean? I believe in AP. The team believes in AP. He and Champ made great moves with their Gans. Okay. Yeah, AP is the guy for this team, in my opinion. Mine too, bro. Mine too. You know what I mean? I feel like he's earned the right to have that job. You know what I mean? He's earned that right to have that job. And I'd be hard pressed to see anybody else come in here and take that job from him. Truthfully. I think if AP doesn't get the job, I think there's going to be some players demanding a trade. Because you have to look at what he was able to do with this team, bro. If we would have stayed with McDaniels, bro, we would not have the wins that we have right now. I'll be honest with you. I felt like McDaniels wasn't going to win another game all year long. I meant that. You know, you went in, played against Chicago. You straight coach like trash against Chicago, bro. Got your ass handed to you by a rookie fucking quarterback. You brought in an injury prone freaking quarterback. Tried to sell us, bro. You tried to sell me a used car as a new car. It might be new to me, but that fucking car is still used. And that's what Jimmy G was. Jimmy G was a used car with rollback miles and a pretty paint job. But if you pop the hood, same fucking car. Same busted ass engine. Needs work. Honestly, that's what Jimmy G was to me. Injury prone. It was like putting Bondo on a car, bro. You didn't really fix it right. You just put some Bondo on it. But you didn't actually fix the car. You didn't fix the structural integrity of the car. You just threw some Bondo on it. And I'm good. I don't buy cars with Bondo on them. You know what I mean? I don't buy cars with Bondo on them. Either fix it right or don't fix it at all. With AP, we're going to have to find a up-and-coming OC. Doubt we get a proven OC under AP. Don't doubt that. Oh, don't doubt that, all eyes. You know what I mean? We could go get somebody like a Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson is not opposed to coming back and being the offensive coordinator for Antonio Pierce. He's not against it at all. Yeah, I know he's a head coach down at the BCU right now, but you know what I mean? At the same time, to be able to get his foot back in the door for the NFL and for the Raiders, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be against Hugh Jackson coming in as the offensive coordinator, bro. I wouldn't be. You know what? I want a guy who knows offense to be the offensive coordinator. I want a defensive guy like Patrick Graham to take care of the defense so AP can just focus on the players. You know what I mean? I want a veteran OC like a Hugh Jackson because he can come in and command the respect of the players off the top. You know, Bo is still trying to get the respect of the players because he's a first-timer. He's a rookie at his job right now. But somebody like a Hugh Jackson could come in here and actually make some real changes. You know, a proven OC to me would be dumb not to come here for the simple fact that AP doesn't have experience of any rough times, or if AP just can't cut it, he would be next in line. I feel you. Said head coach AP, offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey, defensive coordinator Graham, QB Jalen Daniels, or Penix Jr. Okay, great thought. You know what I mean? That's your opinion. You know you entitled to it. At all lives, highball. That's highballing it more like a 99 Accord on cylinder blocks. Hey man, I don't want to talk about Hondas on cylinder blocks, bro. I had one of my Honda Civics stolen, and that shit was found in Compton on blocks, bro. They stripped my whole shit. I was mad as fuck, bro. I was mad as shit, bro. I'm just thinking a proven OC will want a head coach job, not a lateral move in coaching. I feel that. I definitely understand that all eyes, but at the same time, you gotta also think there's a lot of these veteran offensive coordinators out there who've had the chance to be a head coach and it never panned out, i.e. Josh McDaniels. There's a lot of coordinators out there like him. Yeah. So like I said, man, this was really a test to find out how Rumble really works. If I'm gonna like it or not. I do like Rumble. You don't have to reach a certain amount of subscribers over there to be monetized. You just have to start the channel. You know what? That for me right there is of great appreciation. That doesn't devalue you. I feel like YouTube devalues the people who come and post on YouTube because YouTube makes money off of them regardless if they're monetized or not. You know, so I will still be streaming to YouTube, but just know, go to Rumble. Go over to Rumble, subscribe to the channel over there. You know what I mean? Make sure you get the notifications from the channel over there because we're going to be doing a lot more over there. You know what I mean? We're going to be doing a lot more over there on Rumble because I can bring things back like this. Who doesn't enjoy a little ass shaking every now and then, huh? Who doesn't enjoy a little ass shaking over now and then, man? I'm just saying. Raider Paul, my guy, what it do? Any OC would have to love it here to have a field day with our $100 million offense with a drafted QB. Most definitely, man. I feel like this is I feel like this is the year you got to get that quarterback. You got to draft an early quarterback. You know what I mean? You got to draft an early quarterback. You got to make that move, man. You got to make that move. I gave AOC enough time. You know what I mean? I gave him enough time, and it's not working out. You know what I mean? He's at over 50% of a season to show me something. And for me, it just seems like, you know that roller coaster you go on and it start and it go up and it go up and it go up. And you're like, oh shit, this gonna be off the chain, right? And then it go down. And then it go right, left, back around, and it's over. That's what I'm getting from AOC, bro. Feel like I'm on this, supposed to be on this badass roller coaster, bro. It's taking me all the way up. And all the fuck this roller coaster did was make a goddamn drop. It didn't go up again. It didn't go in a loop. It didn't hit no G forces. Nothing. Just took me all the way up in the air. Fucking just dropped out of nowhere. And did nothing else. I'm good. He said, I draft Jordan Travis in the mid rounds or get Justin Fields. Nah. You missed it earlier, bro. I'm not with the Justin Fields trade or any of that. He's going to want more money. He hasn't completed a season, and you can't tell me that he's a top anything quarterback in this NFL. I'm good on Bo Nix, Raider Paul. You already know that. Drake maybe. Penix balled out today. If he do that next week against Michigan, he get locked top 10 pick. I already know that he's a top 10 quarterback for next year's draft. Top 10 pick? I don't know. Because remember, a lot of these teams that are drafting low right now have quarterbacks they just brought in. You know what I mean? He said, why you complaining about AOC? Thought he was the answer. I never said he was the answer. I said give him the opportunity to see if he's the answer. See, you like to do that shit a lot, Raider Paul. You know what I mean? You like to do that shit a lot. Take what you heard, you know what I mean, and you try to display that. That's not ever what I never told you. AOC was the answer. I said give the kid an opportunity to prove if he's the answer or not. You know what I mean? And so far, he's proven not to be answering all the calls. You like to do that shit a lot, though. I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? But you like to spin the narrative a lot, Raider Paul. Don't say y'all. Don't lump me in with y'all. You know what I mean? Don't lump me in with y'all. I know what I said. You want me to pull video and show it to you? I've never claimed AOC to be the man. He's the kid who needs the opportunity to be the man. And I didn't believe in Jimmy G. Still don't believe in Jimmy G. You know what I mean? So I didn't say you forget anything. What I said is you confuse things. That's what I said, Raider Paul. I didn't say you. I've heard people say that shit. But I'm telling you, I'm not the one who said that shit. I told you give him an opportunity. Let's see what he can do. You know what I mean? So I didn't believe in neither one of those guys. I don't believe in AOC. I don't believe in Jimmy G. I don't believe in Hoyer. You know what I mean? Jimmy G was a problem. If he wasn't the problem, he would have got the opportunity once the head coach was gone to prove that he wasn't the problem. And here it is, 9 games damn near after the coach has been fired, he still hasn't touched the field. Even when AOC is not playing great, Jimmy G still hasn't touched the field. You know what I mean? No, he didn't touch the field because AOC was a better quarterback, gave a better opportunity to win. That's why. It has nothing to do with the fans. You know? It has nothing to do with the fans. Philly Phil, my guy. What's good with you, bro? So I don't know what you thought, what you was thinking. Said Penix is who I'm taking for sure. Jimmy G definitely not the answer. He'll be gone after the Denver game. I want Daniels, but if he wins the national championship against the number 1 team in college, I can pass him for 430 and beat Bo twice. That could push him to the top. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But you got to think, who's got the number one pick overall? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How does that's the question. You know what I mean? Who's got the number one pick? So Bears, and that's through Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? Bears drafting said MHJ. Yeah, I can see that. Black's Mob, my dude, what's good with you, man? Long time no see, man. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. Blessings to you. Go ahead and do this real quick, man. I don't do this too often, but I'll go ahead and do it now. But anybody got something they want to share? You know what I mean? Want to talk about? Hey, pull up, man. I'll at you, boy. Pull up. Link right there. You know. So yeah, hope the Bears get him. He gonna be a bust like Jamarcus Russell. Said Washington is the crap shot right now. You know what I mean? Happy New Year's, brother, man. Wish you love and success, my dude. You know what I mean? Wish you love and success. Raider Twan says, Paul, pull up. You know, Paul ain't never gonna pull up, bro. Black's Mob, they ain't gonna listen to us. To lose another 5 years, then bitch, why we can't win? I don't think we're gonna lose for another 5 years. But you also got to understand that you don't know everything. You know what I mean? All it is you have a feeling about a guy that you want, but you don't actually know if he's going to work out. Just like me, I got feelings about guys that I want. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got a feeling about guys that I want, but I can't guarantee that they're going to pan out. You know what I mean? You can never guarantee they're going to pan out. I'm right here. Pull up to Raider Paul, you a fool, bro. You know what I mean? You know I got no ill will towards you at all, Raider Paul, man. You you be killing me though, bro. You know what he was talking about. Pull up. Pull up to the show. You know what I mean? Pull up to the show. He pull up to the show. Here in the chat. So bro. We are a OC and a mobile QB away, I think. For sure. We are definitely I agree with that. I fully agree with that, Black's Mob. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, I got a guest backstage. The one and only, my guy, soon to be on Rumble 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Pizzle 4420. What's up with you, Pizzle?
What's cracking with you?
Yeah. Hey, Raider Paul, you know what he meant, bro. You know, in the YouTube world, pull up to the show. You know what I mean? We not talking hood talk right now, Raider Paul. We talking football. You know what I mean?
You're going to the extreme right now, Raider Paul.
And you know, Twan is the least threateningest person on YouTube, bro. Twan don't come on here
like that.
Create static.
Raider Joe. Yeah, you're doing too much, Raider Paul. Joe and Twan ain't even about that. You're too much. No, I like how the refs. I did like how the refs ref the Alabama game. That was a good ref game. They let them play. I can't really complain too much about any of the calls. They let them play. It was a good game. The best team won. It is what it is. Yeah. Alabama squandered their opportunities away, and you can't complain about it. They had their chances. The center fumbled the ball away. That's what happens.
Right.
It was a good game. The best team won today. Nothing wrong with that. You didn't watch it. You didn't watch it.
Huh?
You didn't watch it? Oh, you missed a good game, dude. It was a hell of a game.
Yeah, I was cooking dinner for the fam.
I got you.
Enjoying the time with my kid, with my son.
I got you.
He hasn't been feeling well, so.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, he's been a little clingy, so.
Yeah, it's all good.
Having to hang out with him Now he loves football. Don't get me wrong. He loves football. Loves golf too. But if the Raiders ain't playing, he won't let me sit and watch the game.
I got
Although
you.
he loves football, but if the Raiders ain't playing, he won't let me sit and watch the game.
Yeah, I don't blame him. You know, I only usually watch. I watch two teams usually, Alabama and the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders is the only team that he'll sit still for.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
The only team he'll sit still for.
I don't blame them. They've had my attention for 48 years of my life. I'm 51 years old. Yeah, we definitely getting ready to roll on over to Rumble, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to head over to Rumble. It might, like I said, we'll see. I like it so far. I mean, it's
all
only one
good.
show.
Yeah, no, but people, you just gotta, let people know the next few weeks. I'm not gonna be over here. I'll be streaming from here, or streaming to here, but I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll probably make the jump, and go exclusively over there. It's not a whole lot of Raider content over on Rumble.
No, there ain't.
Oh my guy, what's good? You know what I mean? What's good? It's not a lot of Raider content. You know who's leading over there? Fucking Bitchel Rants. Bitchel Rants is fucking.
Oh yeah, well he's always.
Yeah.
I
don't like Bitchel Dance.
No, I don't dig him too much either. It's fake fireball drinking bullshit or whatever the fuck. That fool drink as much as he says he drank. He'd be a fucking vegetable.
People think that players show up over there to give him information or whatnot, and that's not even true, bro. You know what I mean? It's not. They don't show up for him. They show up for the people who pay him to be there.
Yeah,
they pay them to be there.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, they're paid interviews.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're showing up out of their time to come over and say what's up. That's a different kind of interview.
Yeah.
When someone wants to take time out of your, like Devontae did. I love how Devontae took his time out of the day for that little kid on the sideline to give him an interview earlier on in the season. Yeah. That's cool shit. I like that kind of shit. That's giving back to the community, bro. I like that. Need to see more of that.
Yeah, Bitchel has a machine behind him, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Bitchel he does. He got a big old machine.
So, for me, I'm
a multi-million-dollar machine.
I'm good.
Yep. Yeah, no, but I'm with you on the whole Aiden. He's not it. He's too statuey. We definitely need an OC. So, we got to just see what we're going to have, who's going to be available at the end of the year. And then we can go from there, big guy. Other than that, we got one last game. Hopefully we can beat these guys down, take their manhood, make them sit down when they pee. And
Gotta beat Denver.
Yeah, we got to keep this 5-year streak going. Yeah. That's what we definitely got to do.
That's the Rumble. That's where you can find me at on Rumble. Like I said, we're gonna be over there doing some things, hanging out, having some fun. You know what I mean? One said she was gonna give me some money from the back. I'm trying to see what that be like. Done that? Nah, seriously, over there you can do a whole lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot more.
You can actually watch game film on Rumble without taking a hit. You know what I mean? Like YouTube.
They're a lot less.
I can actually sit there and we can actually look at plays and discuss them. You know what I mean? Raider Paul. So for my QB for next year, bro, I don't have a name on the quarterback that I want next year. You know what I mean? I don't have a name yet, but I'll tell you what I do want from the quarterback that we have next year. I want somebody who can make all the throws. I want somebody who is in peak physical condition, not fragile, not getting hurt, not missing 3 games for a hangnail. I want somebody that's mobile, can get out the pocket, not only plays with his arm, but make plays with his legs and his arms at the same time. Right? I need somebody tall that can see over the line.
Yep, I know a guy.
I need somebody. I don't need a 190 pound quarterback. I need a quarterback.
No, I got a guy who's way bigger than that.
I need 6'4", 220, bro. Yeah, I mean 6'4", 220 and can run.
Yeah, you sound like you want Milrow. Milrow runs at 22 miles an hour, dude. He drops 80-yard bombs all day. He's the second most accurate deep bomb thrower in the NCAA right now. He'd be dropping 80-yard bombs like nothing. He's big. He's athletic. But he needs some more work, just like everybody else. He needs some work. He needs a little bit of work. I think he's only a sophomore too. He ain't coming out this year. I'll tell you that right now. Milrow. That's the Alabama quarterback. But that fool runs at 22 miles an hour. He drops fucking 80-yard bombs all day. He's a beast, dude.
Look, I think you might have to trade up to get Bo Nix.
Yeah, you're gonna have to trade up to get any one of those.
I don't think there's a fair price for that trade right now either, though. You know what I mean? Especially look, people don't think that this comes into play, but it does come into play, man. A team is less likely to trade with you if they feel like this trade is gonna give you that one piece that you just might need to whoop their ass for the rest of the year.
Poker. It's like poker or Jim Rummy. I got your card. I know it's your card.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And I ain't gonna let you have that motherfucker for nothing.
Like everybody know what they got.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, do you take a hit or do you just stand so that the dealer can bust?
Yep. Should cut off your own nose and spite your own face.
Yeah. So my quarterback doesn't have a name right now. You know what I mean? I'd rather try to make playoffs than lose on purpose. But shame on me, right? Not at all, Raider Joe.
We tried to win. We tried to do our thing,
I'm with you.
I'm still want to win this week. I'm not trying. What up, D-Menace? We ain't trying to quit. There ain't no quitting in this silver and black, bro. Shit.
Hey, we the people. I did want Lamar. If you remember, I was very big on go get Lamar Jackson. If Baltimore wasn't gonna pay him, I was very big on go get. I would have loved to have a Lamar Jackson. You can bring me Lamar. But if you can give me something like that, something close to that, if you can find me a prime Cam Newton, you know what I mean? If you can find me a prime Cam Newton, a prime Michael Vick, you know what I mean? If you can find me one of them.
That's what they call Melrose Vic 2.0 is what they call him.
And he ain't don't think that just because those are names I threw out that he got to be black. He don't.
No, I hear you. Hey, the guy from Michigan was on fire today.
Yeah, you give me something like that.
The guy's 26-1 right now, Dirty. The kid from Michigan is 26-1. He's pretty good. But I don't know, Alabama fucked up and started going conservative. They started calling a conservative ass game. They fucking blew it. I never seen
get some shots out to you know what I mean, some people over here. As I'm going through, I see happy New Win. What's good with you, man? Nappy guy, what's good? Black and grayed out over there on the Rumble. Ronnie Coleman 5'11" at 320. Okay. And Jay Gomez 848. What it do, man? What it do to you, man? What's good? I don't know how to post they shit over there like that on the screen, like you can do it in here in StreamYard, because it don't connect.
Yeah, I hear you.
I have to have it open over here so I can actually see.
You gotta have two screens. Yeah, you're gonna have to put up another screen.
And you see, that's why I went with YouTube, so I could actually see, you know what I mean, some actual chats or whatnot. But I don't know how to fully work it over there yet. But
ask Ben, he'll help you out. Ben probably knows.
Yeah, I'll call him.
Yeah, Ben will
Protect
definitely help you out. Ben's a cool dude like that, you know.
Arch Manning. Oh well, Ewers sucks. Hey, Arch not ready.
No, Archie wasn't going to go into that game and do nothing.
Yeah.
Those guys, that game shouldn't even have been that close, dude. They fucking literally put up 400 and something yards in the air on you guys and ran for over 100. That shouldn't even have been that close of a game. Like for it to even be like for them to be able to have a chance to come back and win the game in the last 10, 15 seconds was ridiculous. And it should have been a blowout. Happy New Year, Raider, Kojo.
If we tank the season, we wouldn't know how great of a job Graham did transforming his defense.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's AP, but AP just let Graham run the defense the way that he wanted. But I don't know.
What up, Coach? What's good with you, man?
You know,
Happy New Year to you.
I don't know. All I know is that it's been going a lot better since fucking McDummie's been gone, and I'm happy about that.
I'm blessed with that.
And a lot of people were upset with Graham early part of the year, including myself. And he was able to pull it together, man. I was happy about that. You know, I'm ecstatic. I'm happy to actually want to go out and watch the defense come out and play. Maybe get a
What's good with you, man?
You know,
all is good watching over on Rumble. I'll tell you, man, the Rumble, man. I like the Rumble, man. You gotta get over on that Rumble, man. You gotta get over on that Rumble. If you want me to bring back all the shit I used to do, all the trouble I used to get into, you know what I mean? Transfer over to Rumble. Go ahead and just transfer over.
Just because he's got the Manning name, bro, don't mean he's gonna be a Manning. Just because Jerry Rice's son comes out in the fucking NFL don't mean he's going to be Jerry Rice. Just because Joe Montana's son is a quarterback don't mean he's going to be Joe Montana, bro.
No, hey, Circus, look. You're not the only one that had mad hatred for Patrick Graham, bro. I'm not going to say I did. I always felt like I knew this is what Patrick Graham could do. Just for some reason, you know what I mean? It just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
Now to come to find out, you know what I mean? Now to come to find out, it was all because of the coach.
Yeah, we brought him over here because he had all this innovative defense. He was innovating in all these different defenses that we wanted to run, dude. And he was the number one guy for the defense of that year that everybody was going to go and get for the coordinator. That's why we got him. He was the best guy available at the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got special guests backstage, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since me and my Brody worked together, but it's always a motherfucking pleasure to work with him.
I'm not saying he is or he isn't.
We may not do a lot of shit on screen, but we still talk off screen because I told y'all, to me, this is family. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage. I still refer to him as the king of 420 here in SoCal. My boy, the one, the only, Mr. Raider Gabe 420. What's up, Gabe?
Cracking, chilling.
What's cracking, Gabe?
What's up, Bizzle? Chilling.
How you doing?
Chilling, man. Fucking, you know, getting the year started off right. You know what I mean? Just chilling.
Yep. That's how we got to do it.
Gotta put it. The Raiders lost yesterday. They got to put that in the rearview mirror, man. We got to get over that real quick. But yeah, it's a new year, man. New leaf. You know what I mean? It's trying to get this fucking on the right track, man. I think we have some pieces in the building that we should retain, but it's gonna be a wild off season, that's for sure, bro.
Man, it's the off season. It's it's gonna start with the hiring of the coach, bro. You know what I mean? That's gonna be first and foremost. Yep. If I'm not mistaken, we can't really do anything till after the Super Bowl anyway.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We have to wait till after the Super Bowl. I wouldn't expect it to take too long.
No.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't expect it to take too long for us to get a head coach. You know what I mean? I say maybe 2 weeks. You know what I mean? At the most, it'd be like 2 weeks. You know, but
if it doesn't get announced, I know that if it doesn't get announced before the season ends, because we were reading on this last time, like before your actual season, your team season ends. If you don't sign somebody, if you don't promote them from the interim job to that, then you're going to have to go through the Rooney whole Rooney thing. You know what I mean? The whole Rooney Rule stuff where you're gonna have to bring in two other minority candidate. Well, he'll be one of the minority candidates, basically probably AP, and then they'll probably bring in somebody else.
So they
So
can't
right now
offer
we're
a
exempt
contract
from
right
the Rooney
now.
Rule. I'm sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Ernie.
if they were to hire from within right now before the season ends and take off the interim tag, then they don't have to go through the Rooney Rule. But if the team season ends, they have to go through the Rooney Rule at the end of and this year it's after the Super Bowl when you can
Right.
start interviewing candidates.
So basically, AP would basically have to get a contract before the Denver Bronco game starts,
Basically.
or sign it at halftime.
So yeah, like I think the actual league years don't end, which is their team year. It won't end till like that Sunday night, which is like I think it's like 12 Eastern
Midnight.
or whatever like that.
Yeah, it'll be midnight Eastern. They'll be over there signing that shit at 11:59 and 30 seconds.
So that would be like last minute that they would probably be able to make that deal or else they would have to go the other route.
Now, what if AP has already signed the deal? Say the deal was waiting for him after the Kansas City game. You know what I mean?
Just haven't told us yet.
Just haven't told us yet.
That could be because that's not you're not breaking any rules or anything like that. You're not
I don't think that's not breaking a rule.
No, that's what I mean. No, what I mean is like you're not breaking any rules because they don't have to go through the typical hiring case if they were to wait till after the season. So that could be something, but we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see right after the game, before the game. I think this whole week leading up, you'll be able to see it in his. I think you'll be able to even hear it in the way he well, actually not really, because AP's kind of like the same in every freaking press conference. He's always fired up. He's always talking that shit. You know what I mean? So I don't see him really changing anything, but I don't know. Just sometimes body language is kind of like says it a little bit, but we'll see, man. We'll see at the end of this week. I'm if you ask me, I kind of think that he's done enough. Probably not. I of course that there's instances, you know what I mean, but I go back to where he says, bro, like he's still learning on the job too, and I feel people when they say like we don't need that type of coach, but I think he could take over the head coaching duties as long as you get a good OC in here, because you already see that Patrick Graham's doing his thing with the defense. If you can get an OC in here to where AP don't have to worry about those type of things and like situational play calls where we're kind of getting on some fans are getting on him because he didn't put his 2 cents in, maybe didn't tell Bo run it on this 3rd and 1 or something like that. But I just think with the adequate OC, bro, like those things are going to be kind of like filtered out, and he's going to be able to kind of put all his focus on what he's actually been doing good since he got hired. The motivation, the keeping guys in line, the keeping guys happy, bringing guys into the building, changing the culture, like all of that stuff, finding an identity, like all of that stuff is, I think he could attribute to, man. You could attribute to him on why we changed so much, you know what I mean, since we basically put him into power. And then especially with him and Chap, you know what I mean, bringing in a Jack Jones, man, who was done wonders for us since he's gotten here, and being able to let go of Peters, you know what I mean, which was kind of starting to, just his play on the field, man. I don't know how he was in the locker room, because that's like those are things probably behind the scenes. There's a couple of reports that maybe he was, just against the coaching staff and just like talking out and stuff like that. But I just think more of his was the on-field thing, like, like that missed tackles and shit like that, which I'm glad with their hands tied, bro, they were still able to get some, critical pieces in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that's
for sure. They made a couple of big signings too. They got that defensive tackle we got a defensive tackle. We signed in last week or whatever, and then we got Jack Jones, and then I think we got a tight end too from Pittsburgh.
I finally got Malcolm Kuntz out of the fucking doghouse because he touched, maybe touched the quarterback in the fucking,
2 years ago.
And that's why he still hasn't even played. That's why they never gave him a chance. So it's like
last year and shit, 2-3 times a year. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Yeah. Look at him now. Yeah, he's balling, dude. I'm hella proud of Kuntz. He stepped up. Now Max they're going to have to double team one of them. It's going to either be Max or so either one of them, let them eat. We're getting that push up the middle right now. That push up the middle is crucial, man. That way he can't step up. There's nowhere for him to run to. It's just collapsing.
And then you hear all the shit in Denver. Like nobody's gonna want to go play over there.
Yeah,
nobody's gonna want to go play over there, dog. Like it's just like people are gonna like see that, and then like that's like almost knocking one team out of the way, dog. And then in the division, you never know if you get guys that are like not on board over there that are gonna leave this offseason. Shit, like it's just
people want to come and play for Pierce. You can tell people are gonna want to come play for this guy. He's got good energy.
A no tax state. You know what I mean? So it's like
Vegas partying down, girls shaking their ass 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 24/7.
What else you want? You know what I mean? It's like what else you want?
That's all you want if you're fucking young, single, and a millionaire.
And I think that AP, like you hear it all over, dog, like on channels, like on fucking every different fucking network where you hear like when they finally start talking about AP, the one thing that they are all consistent on is he has the respect from all his peers around the league, not in that locker room, not in there. Like he's a proven winner in this league as a player. You know what I mean? He's went the right way in getting into the coaching side of it. You know what I mean? He started from the ground. You know what I mean? He started like going to fucking I guess forgot who went with him to the camp that started him off, and then he started coaching at Long Beach Poly. You know what I mean? Went to Arizona State and doing all of that shit, just doing it the right way, man. And I just think that he's along the way, though, he's had guys too in front of him, like Herm Edwards, you know what I mean? To like, kind of, kind of like guide him out.
Yeah, come and help him out. Tom Coughlin, fucking Hugh Jackson's over there right now giving him advice, which is great. I'm all for that, dude. If you can get those kinds of guys in there and learn some of their philosophies and get some good knowledge from them, I'm all for that. Anything that can help him succeed in life, I'm all for. Even if he don't turn out to be our coach, I still want him to be successful somewhere else or doing whatever he's going to do. He's an inspirational person, man. You can't hold that positive energy down. If we let this guy go, this is way worse than letting Versace go, in my opinion.
Yeah, because this is different, man. Like I understand guys like Versace and stuff like that, but
not like
guys,
this.
I think these guys have a different respect for this guy because they know he's done it at the highest level on the field. You know what I mean?
And he's an underdog. Undrafted free agent. He did it all, dude. I think that's why Max resonates with him. He's a 4th round draft pick or whatever, an underdog. So I think a lot of these guys feed on that. I think they feed on that.
What are those type of linebackers? What do they call those type of linebackers on the field anyway, right? Like an extension of the coach on the field anyway, right?
Yeah.
And he was that for how many years in the NFL? You know what I mean? So it's like you know that he knows the game inside and out. He wore the green dot for years, man. Like he knows the plays and he knows the X's and O's of football, bro. Like I just think like what he said, like his first day on the job was gonna be his worst, and like he's gonna get better, especially with the whole off season to get guys that he wants to get in the building, and especially if you could get another OC, bro. That's the thing, the biggest thing that's gonna contribute to him.
Yeah, he's gonna bring in for the OC.
One of the great things about this is, I feel like if you allow Champ Kelly and you allow AP to go ahead and do their thing for a year, I think this is a front office and a coaching staff. Now we still gotta go get an OC if we're not keeping both. Do I think we need a proven OC? I would like to have a proven OC. I would definitely like to have a proven OC. But I also wouldn't be against Bo getting a quarterback that can actually execute his plan. You know what I mean? Throw better passes, be able to move. See, Aiden is slow, bro.
Yeah, bro. Because even on those 31s, like when they got cute on that 31, like what I was saying, like even on that double pass, like when another quarterback with any wheels and another quarterback with any wheels, when he gets that pass back to him, he knows why even pass it. I'm just gonna run for the first down. It was 3rd and 1. But he has no mobility at all, like whatsoever, that he can't do that. You know what I mean? That's not even a thought in his head. Like there was literally green grass in front of him. All you need to do is make one move, one cut, and you're gonna get that first down on 3rd and 1. Especially when the whole fucking side of the field is already on that side because they went with the first pass. So the double pass over here, any quarterback with any wheels, bro, is going to pick up that first down, which kind of nullifies the bad play call. You know what I mean? But his is more magnified because he can't do those extra things to get you out of that bad play call. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what's fucked up about Aiden, bro. Like that's why we need somebody with wheels, at least to be able to get out of the pocket, bro. Like somebody that's going to pass first. But
Yeah,
I mean, my
exactly.
guy is Jaden. I like Jaden Daniels because that dude just reminds me of a fucking Lamar Jackson, bro. Like I don't know why, but that dude just like his game, like it's the way he plays, and that's the type of dude that I think could come in here early and win games off of his feet to where it allows him to pick up the game a little slower. You know what I mean? With especially the read wise. You know what I mean? But with his feet, I think he's already NFL ready. You know what I mean? As a runner. So I think that's why I like Jaden. But there's guys out there that I think a lot of guys that could come in here and help this team win.
Yeah, as far as the quarterbacks go, we're gonna have to. I think they're gonna have to pick an OC first, and then go see what they're gonna do, see what they want to get from there. I mean, that's what you know. We're gonna see what they want to run, right? They're gonna want to run the West Coast offense, or they're gonna want to run, that stupid shit they be running with the pull the ball, that IPL or whatever. The Wildcat, they'd be running all kinds of shit, So it just depends on what these guys want to do, and that's what mainly is going to be whether or not what kind of quarterback we get is what kind of system he's going to want to run, because most of these guys are systems, whether or not they will like it or not. Some people do good in some, and some do better in others. And you can't take a guy that's good in something and then take him out of that and then try and make him. You can't put a round peg in a square hole.
Yeah, true.
Especially if they're starting out. Maybe bring him into it as the years go on, but not as a rookie. Not if you want him to be successful. You got to let him do what he does best.
Well, defensive-minded coaches do make the Super Bowl. It ain't a whole lot of them, but defensive-minded head coaches do make the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Belichick being one, Pete Carroll being another,
Ron
Rivera being another, and Dan Quinn being another. So defensive-minded coaches do make the Super Bowl.
Madden's another. John Madden's not an offensive-minded coach.
The greatest coach to ever make the Super Bowl is a defensive-minded head coach. You know what I mean?
Lombardi. Lombardi was a
Lombardi was all of football. I think Lombardi was he embraced all of football, bro. Belichick is a defensive guy. You know what I mean? He's a defensive guy. And same thing with Pete Carroll, is a defensive guy. I think that's why they lost the Super Bowl, because he, you know what I mean?
He's too dumb.
Yeah. As a defensive-minded head coach, you should have known that interception was coming.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean. So,
George Seifert won the Super Bowl. He was a defensive-minded coach.
The truth, I think Shador's not up until next year. He's not coming out this year. Daddy ain't letting him come out this year.
Daddy ain't letting him come out.
Raider ball. You asked the question.
Too much competition.
Patrick Mahomes is black.
Hell yeah, you seen his dad?
He said Mahomes is black.
Mahomes is black.
I seen his brother's
real one, man. Is that fucking what's his name? Might look like a fucking Kermit, fucking weird ass looking motherfucker, but his dad don't look nothing like him, bro. That's just crazy.
When you fill out an application, mulatto was not on there.
He said mulatto.
Mulatto ain't on there.
What was that? Mulatto?
Hey, if we going by standards, If you have a drop of black in you, you black.
Yep, you black.
Russell Wilson won a Super Bowl.
Lying, dirty.
As much as we don't want a Russell Wilson.
No, I'm just saying that because he said only Doug Williams, but no Russ, fucking Patrick, twice now. Shit, what other quarterbacks in fucking recently? Because they've all recently.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm there.
But those are mobiles. Those aren't like runners. You know, those aren't like. You know, I don't consider Patrick Mahomes a runner. He's more. You know, he's
very. Yeah, he's very effective with his feet, but he's for
you
sure.
just want to jump in, bro.
He's pass first for
jump in, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, my big bro is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the king of the morning show. Ladies and gentlemen, he wake your ass up with that motherfucking face in your face. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the
Cunningham.
Big Loon. What's up, Loon?
Hey, what's this shit about mulattoes? Who said something about mulattoes?
Yeah, you got.
You know that. Hey, you know that's a derogatory term, right?
Hey, Raider.
You know that's a derogatory term.
Raider Paul trying to say.
You better talk to your boy Dirty. You better talk to your boy
Dirty. Derogatory, man.
That's an Italian term for. That's an Italian term for.
They use it for mules and shit back in the day when they were. Mixed breed of mules and shit.
I watched Bronx Tale.
Yeah, Jack can't have kids. They can't breed.
Hey, look, I wasn't the one shitting on mixed races, bro. Raider Paul the one said if you mixed, you ain't black.
Loon always come in here.
Tell the police that shit, please. Tell the police that shit. As many times they didn't try to break my motherfucking arm.
So Paul, does that mean Caleb's gonna be good because he's half white, half black? So that mean he's gonna be good or something? Or because you said he wasn't good, does that mean he's gonna be good or something?
I'm gonna ignore Raider Paul with shit like this, bro. Crazy, I'm gonna have to ignore you, bro. I'm not gonna time you out.
That's an old way of thinking, bro. Like that was just a narrative that they were trying to push back then because they weren't even never given a chance. They weren't even those type of quarterbacks were never even given a chance.
Well,
McCaffrey, now the only white running back in the NFL.
It's like,
well, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day in the 80s, CBS used to have this guy, the Greek, on there, right? I don't know if you guys remember this, but
Jimmy the Greek.
They used to have this dude go on there. He'd go up there, he'd get the scores, he'd go up there, he'd give all the information, and then he made this one mistake. One time he got on there and he said that blacks were better athletes than whites. And then after he said that, they kicked him off the air and never seen him again.
No, he said more than he said because and it's the truth.
No,
they
I know he got into it. I know he got into a little bit more than that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
And there was a big. Look,
it's not racist. He's right.
But motherfucker was like,
he's right.
There was a big thing back then of when like you would come into the college and say you say you were coming into college and play the quarterback. The coach was gonna be like, nah, you're playing receiver, you're playing running back. Right. Like there was like it just wasn't. They weren't gonna let you play like the quarterback position, bro. Like that shit was, and that shit's documented and like.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Go back and read up on the Raider Paul. You'll know that, bro. Like these guys, they weren't giving a chance like they are nowadays.
Oh yeah,
that's why you see so many coming out.
That's what made Flores such a unique guy back in the day.
Shit,
nobody was giving Flores a chance in the NFL.
Evans.
Bro. Yeah, Evans. Yep. All of these dudes.
Yeah. Shit, the first black quarterback ever drafted was by the Raiders. He wasn't no good, but Dickie, I forgot his last name, Dickie something. First black quarterback ever drafted was by the Raiders.
Yeah, like I'm not going on anything old. I'm going on what's recent, and what's recent is telling me that a mobile quarterback and that can pass first, that can run. I don't care about their color. A mobile quarterback that can run and throw is what we need. That's it. I don't care what color they are.
Yeah, I don't care what color the next Montana or the next Montana or Vic is. I don't care about that. I just want him to come in and do his job. Do
You
well.
gotta
Motherfucker
counter
be
these
like,
defensive
motherfucker, hey,
linemen.
motherfucker could be
These
an
defensive
avatar. I don't
linemen
give a
are
fuck.
fast.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
care.
Motherfucker
They
could be
can,
an avatar. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what
yeah,
color he is, man.
exactly.
Shit.
Look here.
So real
They can
quick,
come in
Here's
there
the
with a
evolution.
sound
do this.
player.
Hold on, let me do this. Let me do this real quick for Raider Paul. You know what I mean? Just for you, Raider Paul. 7 black quarterbacks that have played in or won the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
Doug Williams. All right, Steve McNair,
Woo.
Donovan McNabb, Colin
Yeah,
Kaepernick, Russell Wilson, Cam Newton,
Yep.
Patrick fucking Mahomes,
He on there.
Jalen Hurts.
Mhm.
It hurts. Played in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Oh, he did last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Just
said Doug
saying.
Williams?
Yeah.
Yep. Doug Williams ended up in
Hey, yo,
87.
See, you don't
No,
listen,
play
Raider
or
Paul.
win.
I
Play
said
or win.
played in or won. You don't listen.
So 4 black
You don't-
quarterbacks
you
actually
don't
won it
listen,
because
bro.
3, but one won it twice.
Seven black quarterbacks that have played in or won the Super Bowl and or won.
For real, man.
And
You
And
got
Steve
or
McNair.
won.
I will never
Yeah,
forget
he doesn't
McNair
know
with that
about
one
that.
yard stretch.
He doesn't
Yeah,
know that if you
Graham.
got at least like, if you got
I
at
don't
least
even know
fucking
why. I don't even know
10%,
why
that's all you
race
need.
even come into play, bro. You know what I mean? You can attribute that bullshit that's going on right now to a comment that I think was blown up out of proportion by a tweet that was blown up out of proportion. You know what I mean? Should the tweet have gone out? Nah, it shouldn't. You know what I mean? But it did, and it was taken the wrong way. All this segregation bowl and all this shit, bro. Like, I told y'all, my kids are mixed, bro. My kids are mixed. So I really don't see color, bro. I see the character of a person. I don't fucking see a nationality of a person. I see the character.
Yeah, I
of a
don't
person.
either.
That's what you're supposed to judge people by, their fucking
I don't be
character.
seeing that shit.
Hella. That's what Martin Luther King said. Judge
got
me by
white
my
brothers and
character, not by my color.
I had a
Yeah,
stepfather
I
from
don't give a fuck
Honduras.
what nationality?
You know what I
Look,
mean?
I don't call it color. It's nationality. It's not a color. You're not a crayon.
Hella.
Yeah, for real.
You're not a crayon.
Shit.
You're a human being. You're a
Yep.
nation. You have a nationality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You have a nationality, bro. You don't have a color. You don't have a color. Are you white or are you actual nationality? Because white is not a country. Neither is black.
You're gonna either be German, you're gonna be Irish, you're gonna be Spanish from Spain, you're gonna be, you know what I mean, Scottish.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Keep going.
You're gonna be
Keep
Russian.
going. Keep going.
You know what I mean?
Got a bunch of this European shit
Norwegian.
up in
You're gonna be Norwegian. You're gonna be Newfoundland. You're gonna be Greenland.
Greenwich,
Man.
Hey, it's crazy, right?
Hey, bro. Hey, one thing I will say though, like this is off topic or whatever. Fuck the UK.
Yeah, they're going crazy.
Them
what's
motherfuckers
going
are
on
gonna
with
kill
the
all
UK?
pit bulls. Them motherfuckers want to kill all pit bulls, dog.
Yeah, they're
Fuck
crazy.
them motherfuckers.
And fucking ignorance. That's ignorance.
Oh, you know what happened? I don't know if you heard what this is what I seen a story last night of what. So this XL bully fucking ripped his dog's owner's fucking nuts off or something over there. That's why they're trying to fucking ban the bullies over there and shit.
300 dogs got
It's how you
euthanized today.
train your dog.
Dude, that's crazy.
300 dogs got euthanized today.
You know what I mean? Oh, they're a
Damn,
vicious
that's fucked
breed.
up, bro.
If you train them to be,
Yeah.
that's
That's
like
That's what I was
fucked
talking about.
You see what happened here in America when they
10.
tried to do that, right?
Man.
Every
Yeah,
dog,
not a couple,
every dog in the
300,
pound right now
dog.
is a pit bull, bro. It's got pit in
fucked
it.
up. That's like some straight ignorant shit.
You
Raider
can't.
Nation, Jason, what's good with you?
That's as ignorant as back in the day when they had the Salem witch hunt, when they thought
Yeah.
women were witches
Well, it's
and
as
burned them at
ignorant
the
as
stake.
banning guns.
That was
How
some
about that?
ignorant
It's as
shit.
ignorant as banning guns.
Yeah,
What'd
it's
that
just
do for
bullshit,
you?
bro.
Now you want to ban knives because you can't because everybody's stabbing each other,
It's
doing
fucking
up
bullshit,
drive up
bro.
machete and
That's
some
just
shit.
pissing off.
It's how you train your dog, man.
Go watch up a drive up
Exactly.
Machete and shit and think it ain't worse than a drive-by.
It's on the fucking owner, bro. It's on the owner,
you
bro.
ain't no
Like, that shit's
Rumble.
fucking-
And them little dogs be the little bastards anyway. The little ankle nippers.
Yeah, they be
You know
aggressive.
what I mean?
Chihuahuas,
And they got
be
the little bastards got heart.
It's like
I seen a
fucking-
little
that's
video where the
fucking,
little pup ran off the big dog at the
Hey,
his
bro,
food
they
bowl.
don't. Those little motherfuckers don't give a fuck. It's the little ones that be
hey,
like
he was-
that.
he
The
was
little
hot.
ones that
They
get-
got-
don't have-
They got heart.
They got
They got
no
heart.
fear, bro. It's like Amik Robertson right there, no?
Yeah,
Man.
especially the
Give
little
it a big
chihuahua.
He got
Any
no
terrier.
fear. He got
Any
no
terrier
fear,
is gone.
and he'll still say you small, even if you bigger. It
Yeah.
don't
Hey,
matter.
that dog-
He'll still call you
Hey,
small.
for real.
And my boy had a Yorkie. He tried to punk his Akita all the time. He said, I had to give my Yorkie away because I was afraid my dog's going to kill it.
Bro, at my brother-in-law's house, or my sister's house, they have a fucking almost a 150-pound fucking Rottweiler and a little ass miniature Doberman, and the miniature Doberman punked his ass.
Be punking them.
Yeah.
They be territorial, boy.
Yeah, that's
Saying that
funny.
shit.
Yeah, my little Frenchie'd be wilding out sometimes too. He'd be cracking me up.
Man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just fucked up, man. That's just the fuck.
It is.
I have a pit bull, you know what I mean? So it's like that shit's fucked up, you know what I mean? I couldn't
I
imagine.
got mauled by a pit when I was on my birthday, on my 11th birthday, dude. And I still know I don't blame the dog. I don't blame the pit bull. I blame the owner. The owner
He
was
was
a
giving you
fucking
birthday
dumb fuck.
love.
You know what
No,
I mean?
I'm
It's
not
it's just like a kid. You raise your kid fucked up and you let it out on
It's how you
society.
exactly.
Exactly.
It's how you raise
You know,
bro.
You know what do you
For
think's
instance,
gonna happen?
if all pit bulls were vicious like that, then why do you have some curs in the litter?
Yeah, exactly.
You
It's
got
just
dogs
how-
that's curs. You know what I mean? They just naturally curd out.
Yeah, this dude
You're
would
right, you
fucking
would
give
be a
him
cur.
alcohol. He'd be giving his dog alcohol and shit. And I'd be like, "You getting your dog drunk?"
That's
and
how they
shit?
be down
Dude,
south. They say
he'd
to how to deworm your dog, you give him a can of Budweiser. they say that shit work.
Damn.
They say that shit work down in Louisiana. That's what they do. He'll open his dog mouth and throw a can of Budweiser, and he said that's how you deworm him.
Throwing some
Like
Budweiser
those
down.
are the only dogs I've ever had, bro. Like a pit bulls and the Rottweilers, right? And
Yeah.
I've fucking never gotten bit by one.
Yeah,
I got bit by my uncle's Rottweiler. I got bit by my uncle's Rott for sure in my face.
Ooh.
I got bit in my face. Yeah, but that fool
see,
knew. Right, he knew
my
right
brother
away
used
because
to,
he like bit. He just bit and then let go.
Let
He
go.
didn't like keep going. Like he just bit and let go.
Yeah, like it was an accident.
He left a hole in my face, but that was about
Yeah,
it.
the
I didn't
dog that
even feel
bit
it,
my
bro.
shit
It just
had
felt like
little holes in my shirt. He didn't even tear my shit. I just had little puncture holes right where his teeth were.
I swear to you, like I never felt that fucking cut, like ever. Like even after, like I thought I was gonna feel it like a day later or whatever. But when he hit me, I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked up, and then my mom was there. I was young, and she just started like what the fuck? And she started started panicking. And I was like, what? And blood was just come rushing down my face. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked, and yeah, there was a hole in my face. Like there was a hole in my fucking cheek.
Probably on some accident. You know, them teeth be sharp, boy.
Yeah.
It can puncture, especially your cheek ain't like no other
man,
part of your
man.
body. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's easy to go. People bite through their lip and their cheek all the
That's
time.
all flesh. There ain't no bone, no cartilage. You know what I mean? It's
That's why
different
they
if
don't
you
want
hit
you
the
to eat
arm.
while your teeth are numb after you go to the dentist because you'll chew right through your
For real.
cheek. You won't,
Yeah, but
won't
they
even
fucking-
feel it.
Man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's fucked up that they're fucking killing all these dogs, dude.
I didn't even know that.
Because it ain't even going to solve the problem. They're going to have another dog over there that's going to do some bullshit, and then what are they going to do about that one? You know, you can't.
Hey, look, you can't blame a dog for a bad owner, bro.
Nope.
For real.
Yeah, that's the real shit.
You cannot blame a dog for a bad owner. If an owner doesn't fucking keep his property up, keep his dog, you know what I mean, keep his gate closed, the dog gets out, bro. That ain't on the dog.
No.
Yep.
He wasn't trained properly by his owner. You know how many dogs people I know that have dogs around here, no fence in their front yard, but the dog won't leave the front yard.
Yep.
They're trained to stay in the yard. My dog
follows me and only me.
They play in the backyard. They got a gate around them. You know what I mean? They got a big ass kennel on one side. They got a big ass play area on the other. You know what I mean? They can rip and run and roam all they want to, and then they come in the house at night to go to sleep.
Yeah.
They
I've
go
always
into
been a dog person, though. Like, I've always, like, since they're babies, because I've always get them since, like, the babies, right? So I always fucking, like, train them since they're small, like myself, you know what I mean? I'll go outside with them in the morning, so these fools never go in the restroom inside. Like, they're inside dogs. So this fool, like,
Yep.
he's an inside dog. He'll hit the door when he needs to fucking go outside, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And he does all of that. So, like, this dude is, like, the best around kids. Like, he's just
That's man.
chill,
My
bro.
mom was like that. He never barked. I only heard him bark twice. One time I
Yeah,
had bought him a squeaky toy and he didn't like it, and I threw it on his bed. He barked at that motherfucker. Other time I let him go down in the back to use the bathroom, and somebody was out there with a Rottweiler, and they almost got into it. That's the only times I ever heard him bark. Other than that, friendly. You know what I mean? We used to wrestle and shit.
Yep.
Man, I told my son, I said, I wish you was around when I had that dog, man. You would have loved him.
Yes, sir. That fool's fucking just.
I just try to keep my dog socialized. I mean, he's just a little pain in the ass, and he's hella friendly or whatever. But I don't need him. I don't need him to be raised, the way he shouldn't be raised. I just try and keep him socialized, take him for walks. Just try, because he's already a friendly ass dog as it is. They're already too friendly, but I don't need him to get
in the hood. Don't get handouts.
Yeah.
Like, I understand when you want to
handouts, Paul.
Yeah, I understand when you want to get
on welfare.
For real. I like shit. I lived in fucking San Bernardino, dog. If you want to talk about hood, you can go down there and tell me if that's the hood or not. But like it's just that's not even what it is, bro. Like, cause I had neighbors who had fucking dogs that were like that too. But it's just the way you train your dog, bro. Like I had a neighbor next door who was a badass pit bull, but like not mine. It's just the way you treat your dog, bro. It's not what the
it's how it's the bond between you and your dog. It's the bond.
Yeah.
It's not how you train him. It's the bond. How you and your dog bond is what makes your shit special between you and different from you and anybody else. It's how much your dog loves you. Every dog's gonna love their owner unconditionally, but how much? Not every dog comes up like I got a lap dog, but my dog don't cuddle or snuggle or anything like that with me. He's all. Even though that's what kind of dog he's supposed to be, he like that.
There's some people who get dogs and that's okay too. Like for certain reasons, like if you have a dog for like to be a guard dog and that's what he's for, like that's cool. But those dogs are also like people take care of those. Like those dogs are also trained too, like to not just bite randomly. You know what I mean?
That's fucking professional trained.
Yeah,
that's big money.
So I know a lot of these athletes, when they get dogs, they send them off to get trained for a few weeks and get them back.
Yeah, that's $5,000-$6,000.
Yeah, they pay. They pay for that shit. But they all do that every time I hear one say, "Oh yeah, my dog is getting trained right now. I get him back in a couple of weeks." So there's certain trainers that everybody go to.
Yeah, my nephew's that Rottweiler, the one that I'm telling you about. That's why I think he's so like scared of the little one, because he knows that like he can't hurt the little one.
Oh yeah, he can fuck it up if he wants to. He knows.
Yeah, and he's trained. Like he's real trained. Yeah, like and he'll back away. He won't eat until like she stops eating, because he knows that she's not gonna eat a lot. So she'll just eat a little bit off of his bowl, and then he'll be like, "All right, get away," and then he'll go eat. Like he's a smart motherfucker, but he's a big motherfucker, though. That fool.
Yeah, he knows. He knows he can fuck her up.
Bear, bro. That fool's like a fucking looks like a bear, bro. I ain't lying. That fool's a big motherfucker. Yeah, and he's still only like a year old. He's still barely like turned a year old.
Yeah.
But it did cost him like $2,500, but you know what I mean? But that Rottweiler came out fucking sick, man. I like that Rottweiler.
Yeah, I wish I only paid $2,500. But you know, it is what it is. That's a good dog.
As long as they don't bring that bullshit over here to fucking, the United States, and they try to do that shit, because, they tried it already once, but that shit didn't work out.
Yeah, they wanted to do that shit in Cali.
Over here.
I remember wanting to do that.
Try to come to my door with fucking try to save my dog. Shit, that's like my other kid, motherfucker. Try to take my dog.
Hey, for real.
They are like the family. And if they're not like your family, then you ain't treating them.
Motherfuckers don't understand that bond, man. You get a bond with your pet, man. It's telling you. Told you when I had to give my dog up to the pound, man. I shed tears because I knew as a pit bull, what's the likelihood of him getting adopted? You know what I mean?
Not.
And I couldn't take him when I moved. I couldn't bring him.
My boy's pick got swooped up by the SPCA or something. He got out on accident, and they're like,
yeah?
we're about to take his fucking nuts right now." He's like,
"Oh yeah, they do that. They do that right away because they don't want. They want to like prevent. Like,
well, because he didn't have his shit registered. He's like, I didn't get my. I didn't.
Yeah, no,
I didn't register. I didn't license my shit. As soon as your dog shows up, they're fucking taking his nuts, dude.
And you know what's crazy? When they do that, in order for you to get them back, even though they're yours, you have to pay for that fucking procedure.
Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah, dude. For me to have my dog have his balls, for my dog to have his nuts, it's $160 a year.
Damn.
Yep.
Just to
they make you pay for him not getting neutered.
So I registered him with my mom's name. It cost me $15. So,
man,
but it was gonna cost me $100 because she's got the old lady thing.
Yeah, the senior citizen. Yeah, they'll fucking let them do it for like $5 fucking a year. Shit.
Yeah, I got a deal. I was like, "Fuck that! It's your dog, mom."
For real.
Damn.
I don't really like getting into that race shit, so I'm gonna just ignore it, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So
all that talk divides people, bro. You know,
yeah, no, for sure.
About division.
Yeah, no, we're supposed to be coming together.
But you know the crazy part is, especially from a fan base for the most diverse team ever.
That's what I'm saying. We're the most diverse fucking.
That happened.
NFL
there was Latinos, blacks, whites, whoever. We was a woman, man. It was always diverse. Like they didn't give a fuck.
Latinos. This is a big ass Latino based fucking NFL team too. It's just not not just whites and blacks. There's hella Latinos too. I mean, it's everybody. Everybody loves over the world, bro.
I don't know if you guys watched that show on Cinemax. It's called Bookie.
I heard about it, but is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But they fucking, I don't like the little fucking shots that they took a little couple shots at the Raiders. Took a couple of little shots at the Raiders. The only time they're taking calls on the Raiders, like for like bets, is like a Spanish speaking person and shit. Like, get out of here, motherfucker. They'll be like, "Hey, we'll make money with the Raiders because all the cholos will bet on them." Like what?
Oh, look at that shit.
Oh man. That's fucked up. That's funny.
It's a pretty cool show. It's cool.
Yeah, well, the problem is people can't take comedy. Don't take it personal. It's comedy. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
You know? No different than going to a comedy club. That's how I look at it.
That's all it is. Nah, that show's funny though. It's funny. It has this little thing. It's pretty cool. They're just short ass episodes, but it's a cool little.
I'm coming,
but
I know the sports shit I used to watch was the one with The Rock. Remember when The Rock was doing a sports agent?
Ballers.
I used to love that shit. I caught in the end when they was getting the Raider Stadium built.
Yeah, one of the same dudes that comes out on Ballers comes out on that Bookie show. That bald headed dude
like
that comes out on Hot Tub. Yeah, you know that bald dude that comes out on like Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah. He's in that
dude, the one that comes out on Ballers. Yeah, he comes out on this shit too.
Oh shit. Yeah, that was my shit, boy. Ballers was funny as shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy though. But I'm just ready to fucking get a court. My two biggest things in this offseason are quarterback, offensive coordinator. And if we could stick with the rest of that, those are the two biggest needs that I think we can go, and I think we can.
Offensive line, we need a center bad. We need a center.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like
we can have all that shit.
Yeah, but we get that, like you said, we get that in free agency and shit. Yeah,
I think we could piece the other parts together, but I think the most important thing are for the offseason to like the two top things are get that quarterback and the right OC for him. You know what I mean? And if you do that, I think this team by that with that in itself, I think will transform. And then if you add sprinkle in the other little pieces, and you know what I mean, with the guys that might want to come in, you know what I mean, with the because we got like I think we're top 10 in money. You know what I mean? I know we're top 10 in money for sure. You know what I mean? Available. So
like $100 something million, right? We got like
we only need a couple pieces. You know what I mean? We
don't know exactly what the cap is gonna go up to, and then what you can do with Garoppolo. That if some way somehow you can trade him after June 1st, that throws $24 million under your cap. With only like a $1.8 million head cap hit.
And they still have never talked about, which I know is going to be talked about in the offseason, is them recovering any money from the Chandler Jones situation.
I forgot about that shit. You're right.
Because I know that's going to be handled in the offseason.
What Al Davis said when he fired Lane Kiffin with cause.
Exactly. And that shit was with cause. Like they have plenty of evidence. Yeah. They have plenty of evidence. They let him, he shot himself in his own foot. He kept shooting himself in his own foot. And I think it's going to end up hurting his pockets in the offseason, which is going to end up benefiting the Raiders.
Because there's probably stipulations in your contract that tell you can't. I know for a fact there is. You can't do this. You can't do that. You know what I mean? And he did that. He had a restraining order and he violated it. That's documented. So yeah, you'll recoup that. Whatever money they should have let you recoup anything you lost after you cut them. You know what I mean? That makes the most sense. He just took an L. He took an L.
Get a defensive tackle and maybe a couple offensive linemen through free agency. I think that's that. Those are the pieces that we need to kind of sprinkle up in here, because that's all, especially offensive line. I think getting some proven offensive linemen in here maybe will like, I think take us, especially with another quarterback, will get us, because fuck, man, I just Illuminor came back and bit us in the ass. He was playing so good, man, and then he came back and bit us in the ass. And then fucking, Andre James are just all year, like not all year, but he's just been getting punked by, and I understand that he's been getting punked by guys who are all pros or guys who are really, really good in this league at defensive tackle, but that ain't an excuse, man. You have to be just as good. You can't be getting punked. At least you have to hold your ground, man. You know what I mean? So it's like,
that's bullshit.
You can't be getting punked by every single one of those guys. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I understand if one or two maybe do it to you, like, because you had an off day that day, but every single dude that's, top tier at that level, like, is kind of like just pushing through you. That's not
I don't like that, man. That ruins a whole lot what you're trying to do when you got guys that's just getting abused like that.
Yeah.
I want monsters. That's why now I understand.
Jalen Carter right now, Raider Paul. What's Jalen Carter been doing since week 4? You want to be up in here running your mouth and shit? What's he been doing?
Jalen Carter been disappeared.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, the whole fucking
you want to talk about Byron Young's only played for a little bit. Oh, but you're talking about Bryce Young. Yeah, he's
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young's looking hard,
though, bro. Look at that team, though,
man.
He
looks harsh. Yeah, he looks hard. He looks bad.
Team just looks bad. But that's the reason why I was saying what I said on my show last week. Like, if this was this year, like say like we flipped years, right? And last year's draft class was in this year's draft class, I would wait another year on Aiden. I would want to go maybe develop Aiden or see what he has maybe next year or something like that, because there's not for sure guys, you know what I mean, in the draft, like, because as much as CJ Stroud, what he's done this year, not a lot of people were big on him last year, you know what I mean, that's why I'm saying, I'm not saying because of course in hindsight now, of course looking at it now, of course I'm picking CJ Stroud, but what I mean is, like, if this was this year's draft, I would be looking at it in a total different way. You know what I mean? But when you got 5-6 guys who could possibly maybe change your franchise,
there's a lot of guys coming out this year.
It's been a long time since I've seen a deep quarterback draft like this. You know what I mean? Last time it was deep. You had a lot of hitters that came out and hit. Ain't that right, huh? Say Bo Nix? No.
Well, I think if Lamar Jackson does win the MVP, he may not win the Super Bowl. It's kind of rare for him to win both. Usually the player that wins the MVP of the league doesn't win the Super Bowl. I mean, the last person to do it, I guess, was Mahomes, but before that, it was sometime in the 90s. So it was kind of rare. Oh, he got a little bobblehead.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a good playoffs though. I see the Ravens is a clear-cut favorite, bro. Like they were putting their resume, and I think they have I think they played 4 division winners right now, right? 4 division leaders right now, which is They played
Green.
the Niners, the well, the Dolphins are a good team too, but they're not the leader. They're right behind them. And then they got I forgot who else did they say, but they're division leaders too, and they have their average of beating them by is 25 points or more. All of them, the Niners, the Dolphins. I forgot what other two division winners too, but all of those teams they have an average. Oh, and the Browns, they have an average of beating them by 25 points or more.
Wow.
If only we could have threw up 25 points a game this year. Ha! We be playoff bound. Shit.
That high.
We're gonna see how that translates into the playoffs, but
Yeah,
I think they're gonna be good, man, because this is the most healthiest they've ever been. They've always had problems with health, and this is like the healthiest they're going into the playoffs. You know what I mean? And there was talk about if they are able to get to like the conference championship or the Super Bowl, they're gonna get their tight end back in Mark Andrews. You know what I mean? They're fucking all pro fucking tight end. So it's like, I don't know, man. This could be the year for the Ravens.
It looks like it, bro. It's you know what I mean? First round bye, win 2 home games, and you in. You know what I mean?
Detroit too. Blew out Detroit too. The Lions. That's
look what they did to Miami. You know what I mean?
And the Niners.
That's your division rival.
2 weeks in a row, the Niners and Miami.
Yeah, for real. That man, if you I always said NFC can't hold a stick to the AFC. I think AFC got the talent to win the Super Bowl again this year. Because every time you see Cowboys and Niners, they're gonna end up Cowboys gonna lose in the first round. Niners gonna probably lose the NFC Championship. You know what I mean?
Touchdown. Right.
If you look at all the quarterbacks that are like from the AFC, those are the dudes that are like the guys, man. Like you got Mahomes, you got right now you got Lamar. You know he's gonna win another fucking MVP.
Yeah.
Then you got who else, man? In the AFC, oh, Burrow. Burrow's been to a Super Bowl already too. Like all in the AFC quarterbacks, all AFC quarterbacks. I know, and Jalen is struggling right now, but these AFC's tough right now. I mean, that's why we have to get that dynamic quarterback. That's the reason why a quarterback is so important in this, especially in this conference.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know,
if we can find one that can be, you know what I mean, or foundation for years to come, then that's a worry we don't have to have anymore. But we just ain't had no luck, bro. Whether it was drafting them or
we got luck, but not good luck.
We ain't had no luck, no good luck. Yeah, we ain't had no
we got luck, but we ain't got no good luck.
We can go down, man.
Hey, right now we're at 10, right? We're picking at 10 right now. If it will start right now,
I didn't check. Is it? Let me see.
I think I seen. Yeah, I think I seen that shit. We're picking at 10 right now.
Shit,
I think if we we're gonna be picking at 14 or something.
I think if we can go as high as I think maybe because the Bears beat us. So even if they lose, I think we'll have a tie record with them because they won or something like that. But no. They'll be ahead of us too because their second pick will be. But I think we could go finish as I think maybe high as 13th and as low as 9th because all the other teams under the 9 is like 5 wins. So we have 7.
This what looks like it could happen though. What quarterback out there in the draft would you be willing to move up to number 1 to get? Is there one quarterback that for certain
to move to number 1?
To move to number 1 because I think Chicago will move that. I don't think they're getting rid of Fields. They're going to accumulate. If they're going to rebuild, if they're going to build their roster, they need draft picks.
Yeah, but where's their second pick? They're going to take Marvin Harrison Jr. with that.
What I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. They can go.
Hey, what's Chicago's other pick? 3rd?
No, they're gonna be like 12th, maybe 11th, because they're 7 and 8. They're 7 and 8 right now, so they can go 8 and 9. No. They're 7 and 9 right now. They're 7 and 9 right now, but they can go 8 and 9. They can go 8 and 9 with the win, which will put them up to like above of us.
They can go 7 and 10 and be in what top 10?
Top 9, like top 9, 10, yeah, like around there too. Because you can't go up. Teams with 7 wins or more can't make it higher than 8 or 9 because they can't pass that 9 threshold because every other team below that 8 and lower has 5 or less wins.
Okay.
So we can't. There's no way that they can catch us.
They're not going to give up that pick. They're going to get
don't know.
Marvin Harrison Jr. with that pick. They're not giving up that number 1 pick.
That's not like Megatron coming out in the draft. You know what I mean? It ain't like Randy Moss coming out in the draft.
The dude that
he's a good receiver, but he ain't no generational type, move the needle type receiver. We talk about Hall of Fame type.
That's what they think he is, though. That's what they're talking about. They think he is.
But a quarterback has more value than a receiver does.
But there's also talk because he hasn't declared for the draft like officially, Marvin Harrison, because there's there's supposedly an NIL deal on the table for him that he will get paid more than any first round pick would get next year.
Oh, you can't pass that up, bro. You know what I mean? And then you figure with all these quarterbacks out the way, his draft stock could be even higher.
Yeah. I think the quarterbacks next year are going to be JJ McCarthy, Shedeur Sanders. You got probably that guy.
You think Sanders is going to stay in college another year?
Yeah.
Shedeur, yeah. I think his dad already said it kind of like he wasn't going to let him play. He wasn't going to let him play. He wasn't going to let him play second fiddle to anybody's. And that was when it was hit. The talk was between him and Caleb, but now all so many guys jumped him that. Now I think it's for sure he's coming back another year. I don't think he would get picked like in the second, third round now. You know what I mean? Maybe if he stays another year, he could higher his stock, get back into like the first round again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wasn't laughing at you guys, just so you know. I was laughing at one of the comments in there.
No, I know. I kind of read it too. So I was like, I knew that's what you were laughing at. But yeah, man, it's just the Raiders. Just it's gonna be crazy, man. Because I would. To be honest, like, what have first round picks really gotten us? You know what I mean? If we have to give up a future first, or I don't know, man, maybe even 2 to get to like into that top 3 pick, and if it's going to be our guy, I mean, to be honest, there's no cost really that I wouldn't give if that's really if we know that that's going to be our guy. That's the problem though, it's because everything's a risk, but. I just think that with the amount of quarterbacks and the amount of quarterbacks that are good, I think a good say there's 5 top end quarterbacks. I think at least 3 of those dudes are gonna be good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So can you pick at least? You have good. I think you have good odds, and that's why I'm saying I wouldn't mind giving up some draft capital, dog, if that means us getting Jaden Daniels or getting a fucking. I like Drake May too. I do like Drake May.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I those are my 2 guys. Those are the 2 guys on top of my list. I mean, because I don't think we have a shot at Caleb because I think he's probably gonna go 1 or 2. You know what I mean? Just because of his fucking. I just think that his what he's done, like and just the everything surrounding him. You know what I mean? This the hoopla that he's gotten already for years. Like, you know what I mean? I just think that, and he's still good, man. You know what I mean? I just think he's defense. He was trying to compensate for too much of his team this year, and he just didn't get it done. You know what I mean? That defense was trash, man. I think they were ranked like 116th out of 120 something schools. That defense.
So let me address this on the screen. He said he thinks the Bears take Junior at 1. Already traded back last year. Don't know how the GM justifies trade back another time, because number 1 overall pick pulls in quite the treasure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It brings in quite the bounty.
Oh,
you know what I mean. Set yourself up. You know what I mean, for 2 number 1 picks, maybe 3 number 1 picks next year. You know what I mean, 3 first round picks next year. So I think you still have Carolina's pick this year and Carolina's pick next year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if you can add another one to the mix next year
or 2,
you know what I mean? Like, why not?
Yep,
bro. You go.
I thought they could. They also could go the route.
Trade back 3 spots, pick up another pick for next year, have 3 first round picks for the following year coming up. You know what I mean? And still get the guy that I want. I'm winning.
Yeah, that's money in the bank.
I like that. I do like that, but I also think that they couldn't also go the route the Houston went. You know what I mean? Go and getting their top 2 guys. You know what I mean, for the future. Like they got CJ and Will Anderson. You know what I mean? And they got 2. They're probably gonna have 2 top 10 picks. You know what I mean? Can they can that be enough to get them over the top? You know what I mean? Can they go pick, you know, a great corner or, you know, a great whatever, and then, you know, the Marvin Harrison Jr., you know what I mean, to help out, you know, DJ Moore, and if they're gonna keep Fields, I mean, that's gonna be a pretty damn good, you know, wide receiver core. Their defense and their last couple of games, they've been one of the hotter teams in the NFL. You know what I mean? The Bears, I mean, they've been knocking teams out, man. Like in the last couple, especially since Fields got back. I mean, that's why I think that all of this talk about us maybe even getting Fields like that. I don't think the Bears are letting him go.
Nope. You heard the
Especially
crowd
with
out
the way
there
he's playing
chanting.
this year.
They was in Chicago chanting, "We want Fields, we want Fields."
Yeah, like
the whole
especially
stadium.
with the and he's still under contract. It's not like they would have to like trade him away, and like I don't think they're that out on him. You know what I mean? They're not that out on him. They're willing. I think especially with the draft picks and maybe getting him some guys, some weapons. I think they're gonna use maybe their picks this year just because of that reason. Because especially if they keep Fields, I think for sure they're going to end up using those weapons because I mean, he's still under contract, so next year will be actual year. I think they're going to have to make a decision on him. So if they get him pieces and he still can't do it, then I think for sure Fields is gone.
If they trade him, though, then we know they're going quarterback number 1 overall.
Oh yeah. If they trade him, that's for sure. That's like that's the for sure sign that they're going number 1 quarterback, and most likely I think it's going to be probably Caleb.
Yep. I believe that's what they would do.
Yep. Yeah, he knows too. He knows.
I gotta go. I gotta go put him down. Loon, just close up when y'all done. If I can come back, I'll come back. But
all right,
he woke up for some water.
Right on, baby.
So I'll be
hydrated.
Yeah. Much love, much respect. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try and come back.
Bye.
Night night. Say night night. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you're looking at Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I just think that we're gonna do what we need.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. If I can come back, I'll come back. If not, Loon will close up.
Yeah,
show, man.
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning. Why not? What else you doing?
All night. I played Sucky from work tonight.
New Year's. 3 years today.
Remember,
he's back.
I'm streaming live to Rumble too. So you
let me see. Shout out to all you sons of bitches in the chat. Shout out to y'all, man.
See, but Paul, that's one thing we are got. With that one name we are on, we're on the same one right there. Like I don't mind Drake, but my other guy is Jaden. Like Jaden or Drake to me. I don't like. I'm not too big on both.
Jaden or Nick.
I'm not too big on both. I just don't like. I'm not too big on both just because of the simple fact that like I don't want to see a guy lose fucking twice to the same guy. That's why, because I kind of would want to take Penix over him.
That wasn't on him, no.
But Penix,
he kept him in the game.
And Penix showed off today too, though. That's the thing, though, too.
Because Nick's just, he the all-time leading pass completion percentage. He beat Jones, Mac Jones record out of Alabama. He beat it today.
And I'm not saying that that Bo is not like bad. I'm just saying like if it was like the order that I would go in, I would probably go Caleb, then to me Jaden, then Drake, and then I would like Penix, then Bo. But like those are the I mean, either way, I think one of those 5 guys. I think any one of those 5 guys can be a fucking franchise changer.
No,
I mean, like
exactly.
even as much as we say, like as much as I tell Paul, like I don't want Bo Nix, I still wouldn't be, outraged if we get him. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not one thing that's on my mind. Like I'm just, I'm just explaining my preference, but I mean, I'm still not like I wouldn't be like, oh shit, we got Bo Nix, man, we're gonna fucking suck. Nah, I still think because he has that mobility that I'm asking for as well. You know what I mean?
I like that extra year in college too, though.
Yeah, so like, I do like that about him. I do like that about him. That's for sure.
He got an arm.
I'm
he's
just
mobile.
like, I would just say the pecking order. I would just say my pecking order basically. Like everybody's different.
He's a duck.
Penix look like Jamarcus Russell. Penix was throwing darts out
man.
there today, bro.
Yeah, for real. Y'all stay tuned in the morning for the Good Morning Raider Nation show, because each day we're gonna break down one potential quarterback. So tomorrow's Bo Nix, then Jaden Daniels after that, and then we're gonna do Michael Penix Jr. on Thursday. Just to break it down, just because now we might as well start paying attention now. You know what I mean? We only got one game left.
Yeah, oh
We
yeah,
ain't gonna
for
make
sure.
the playoffs. So
And I
let's see
think
what
that's for sure. I
quarterback.
think that would be one thing that we would have to probably be breaking down anyway, because even if we would have won that game on Sunday, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
because at this point, I think it's like we kind of see that Aiden's a backup, man. He's gonna be a backup in this league. He's gonna be a backup in
Unless
this
he's
league.
a slow developer. But at the same time, the what he possesses is weaknesses that I see, as far as his feet aren't fast.
Yeah.
His awareness as far as being able to go through his reads and know where his receivers are supposed to be. I see a lack in that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's kind of antsy to me. Like he's not really sure. Is that because he's a rookie and he got a rookie offensive coordinator? Put both of them together, what you expect something like that to happen. But you don't see no promise. You know what I mean? It ain't like he come out there and light it up. He's like a game managing type quarterback. I can see that.
I just think that he's one of the guys that I think is gonna be like, and I think that what people get kind of mixed up though too is like, we say backup quarterback and they automatically picture what like a backup quarterback was 10, 15 years ago. Backup quarterbacks are still going to get playing time in this league. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, backup quarterbacks get a lot of playing time in this league now. So he's still going to be he's still going to be vital to this team. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just that
since they got
he's
that blue
not
tint.
a franchise guy. He's just not the franchise guy. Like he's not what we need for like to set this franchise, you know what I mean, to be a contender every year, to be a team that's going to be talked about every year.
Back in the day, they used to start both quarterbacks. One would start the game first, and then one would come in at half and finish the game.
Well, yeah, they will have a two quarterback system. I had that in high school. We had two quarterbacks.
Yeah, they did that back in the day in the NFL too.
You know what they say about? You know what they say now about two quarterbacks? If you have two quarterbacks, that means you don't got none.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you trying to make one out of two. Trying to make one out of two, and whoever's on the field, whoever ain't on the field, you don't have that skill set on the field, because you know what I mean. You got the other one.
It's like if you got
if
two, that means you ain't got none, because it's like you really are looking for that one.
50% of a quarterback on the field.
Yeah, you're
if
really
one's
looking
mobile,
for that one.
they can throw, but the other one doesn't throw interceptions, and he's accurate. You can't have them all.
Kind of like the situation in Atlanta right now with Heineke and Ritter. They can't seem to get it right. Like they're up and down, because they try to go with one. Like
I seen something today and it made perfect sense. Russell Wilson to Atlanta.
The fuck, you seen that meme where they fucking
let's rock. Yeah, I thought about that shit. I said that makes sense.
It does. It does. That I think that makes more sense than
that's
Pittsburgh.
Where Saint Sierra from Atlanta.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense than Pittsburgh too. I think just because I don't know if Mike Tomlin wants to take on that.
I don't think that's an option.
I don't see Bill Belichick wanting to get that. I see Bill Belichick losing because I think he's gonna pick his quarterback too in the fucking draft. That's another team we have to look out for because they're gonna probably pick it. They're definitely picking in front of us. So that's gonna be a team that's going to be looking for a quarterback for sure.
Is Belichick gonna be there though?
I think whoever it is though that's going to be there is going to want a quarterback. But
bring
I think
their guy in. Bring that guy in,
yeah, because that's one thing they do need. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
Oh man,
Zappy's not it.
January.
Little Zappy.
They fucked him up. They fucked that whole system up over there. It's all fucked up right now. The whole offense is fucked.
There's a lot of teams in the top 5 too. Like we have to see what they're gonna do too. Because
4 months.
What are they gonna do? Like what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do with their situation? Like the Bears. What are they gonna do with Fields? What are the Cardinals gonna do with Kyler? Well, like the Jets pick in front of us. Yeah, they have Aaron Rodgers for one more year, but are they gonna want to pick their quarterback for the future this year? You know what I mean? The Jets. You know what I mean? Like, and then New England most likely gonna pick a quarterback.
The Jets are going to pick a quarterback. They can't rely on Aaron Rodgers.
Think they're going to draft one?
Yeah, they definitely ain't riding with Zach fucking what's his name over there. They're gonna get rid of that dude. He
But
choked.
but you
gonna
think
get rid
you
of
get
him, but
Aaron Rodgers back? Don't you want to give him some weapons?
Yeah, well, I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is coming back.
No, he coming back, bro. Oh, he out there throwing the ball already. He
yeah,
just
because
ain't
I
coming
think he
back.
did
They're
say
not making the
too.
playoffs.
He did say too that like he ain't going out like that.
Yeah,
There's no way he's going
doing
out
that
like
on
that.
his terms.
Yeah, like,
He's one
Yeah,
of them.
well, he could say that, but he could do the same thing
how
next year.
effective yeah, that's what I mean. How effective is he going to be? Of course, yeah, that's the big question.
You know,
but
he's
like,
old. You know,
So let me
he
pose this
and
question:
ain't a 20-year-old with a torn Achilles. He's
Would
a
you be
40-something-year-old
willing?
man.
Do you think if we draft a quarterback and we starting at scratch with a quarterback, would you trade Devontae Adams to the Jets for their first round pick?
Where are they drafting at?
I gotta
they
see.
are drafting at. Let me see. I'll tell you right
Oh,
now.
he got it.
NFL. We gotta go to standings, and then we
If
just go
they're,
to.
They're around 13.
no, if they're at 13, we know because we're gonna probably be
Shit,
picking.
that's no. I'm telling you, all them good quarterbacks coming out is pushing a lot of shit down.
Nah, they're like at 8.
Oh shit, 8. Would you trade Devontae Adams for the 8? And it ain't gonna be one first round pick. You know what I mean? If you can't get 2 1s, you'll probably get a 1 and 2.
The teams I could say probably for sure going to go quarterback are New England,
Okay.
Washington, and the Giants.
That makes sense.
Because the other teams that are on there are like still iffy. Carolina ain't gonna go. I don't because
No,
that's
they
Chicago.
give
That's
him
Chicago.
time.
That all
Yeah.
depends on Chicago if they keep Fields, right? And then
Yeah.
Arizona, I think they're gonna still stay with Kyler. The Chargers are, they got fucking Sherbert.
Yeah, they
Tennessee
ain't
got
doing shit with him.
Levis. Tennessee got Levis.
Denver.
And then the Giants are most likely going to get rid of
Denver gotta
I don't know
go
if they're gonna get
quarterbacks. I heard they're gonna release Wilson.
but
They ain't
Denver's
no
in front
trade.
of
I
us
heard
right
they
now.
let him go.
Denver's in front. Denver's actually we're in front of Denver though right now.
Okay.
Because they're 8-8 and we're 7-9.
They can eat our shit. Here, y'all can have Garoppolo.
For real.
Oh, hey,
And
hopefully
Atlanta's
Sean Payton be like, give us Garoppolo. Okay.
Atlanta's in front
You
of
got
us too right
Stidham?
now. Actually.
Oh, we see Stidham Sunday too.
Yup. We see Stidham.
Hey, but I heard they might fuck around, make Wilson start because they said the players what you call it is looking into what the fuck the Denver Broncos did to Wilson.
Oh, the NFLPA?
Yeah, for benching him because they didn't want to pay him. He didn't take a pay cut.
I don't like Russ stuff or anything like that, but
Seemed like he the kind of motherfucker to snitch to do some shit like that.
But yeah, he did. He fucking he came out and said it. Like he was like, yep, they came up to me. They came up to me after the Chiefs game and said, if I don't change my contract, they were going to bench me.
They can't do that.
He came out and fucking and literally and he didn't say, basically put an end to the rumors part of that report. You know what I mean? That shit's true. That shit was basically all everybody was speculating. Like, did they really go up to him after the Chiefs game after they won? And you know what I mean? Make him fucking try to fucking change his contract. Like, and then when he finally, put it together and actually told reporters, yep, that's exactly what happened. You hear fucking Ryan Clark go off on fucking Champagne and shit.
No,
Ryan Clark was saying that he was an embarrassment. Like he was talking shit about him. He was talking shit about Champagne. And he was like, nobody's gonna want to go play over there. And I like it when they say that shit on fucking like.
They said Denver might have to overpay free agents to get them to come there now because of that kind of shit.
Overpay, and they don't got them that much money to play with in the first place with all that dead money.
With Wilson's contract.
They should have paid Wilson that much money if they didn't want to pay him that much money. They were dumb enough to sign the contract.
Them motherfuckers was grasping at straws. That's all they were doing.
Why would I take a pay cut if you agreed to pay me this money? I mean,
they were killing him on. They were killing him on First Take on Friday. They were killing him on, and that was without them knowing because the Russ didn't come out till later on in that day and said that it was true. They were basically going off of the reports, and then
he came out
and then he did that. So
fuck Denver as an organization and a crew.
Facts.
And if you down with the donkeys, fuck you too.
Fuck you too. Yeah.
Fuck the donkeys.
You rolling
them
with
sons of
the
bitches.
Chiefs? Fuck you too. You rolling with the
Yeah,
Chargers?
fuck you too. With the dischargers, fuck you too.
I could just see. That is the good thing though. Like I think I could definitely see him in Atlanta because Ciara is from the A.
That's what I was trying to do
Ciara
the
is from the
connection.
A.
Like, that makes sense. Whoever edited that shit and put him in the Atlanta outfit, bro, that shit was on
It looked
point.
perfect.
I'm like, how
It looked
that
perfect.
editing
Todd.
shit was dope.
Yeah.
He was standing in front of a green screen though. I think that was what made it kind of easy for them too.
Yeah, but the outfit, you got to do a lot of editing because you got to edit what
Hey, Atlanta, I looked good in your jersey. Check me out.
Yeah,
That
That
shit
shit
looked like she was actually wearing it. That shit looked like she was actually wearing the Atlanta jersey, bro.
That's crazy. That's funny.
I like that. That might be the route they go, and it's in the division that's winnable. The NFC South is winnable.
Well, look at it. Look at it. Fucking a 7-9.
Well, who's your threat? Derek Carr?
Division. A 7-9 team can still win the division, bro.
That's pretty funny. No, you're funny. That's pretty hilarious. That was hilarious.
That's crazy because if Atlanta beats, it's a 7-9 team right now can still win the division in that division.
Atlanta been beating everybody in their division. Are they undefeated?
Yeah,
they undefeated in their division, aren't they?
If Carolina beats the Bucks on Sunday, that will give them another division loss. And then if Atlanta beats the Saints, that'll put them over the Saints, so they'll win the division like that.
Nice.
But if the Buccaneers win, if the Bucks win straight out against the Panthers, they win the division.
Oh fuck! They got to beat the Panthers. That ain't gonna be too fucking hard.
But I think I don't know about Baker playing this week though. He got hit hard last week.
Did he get crushed? How why they lost?
It's his shoulder. They hit him in his ribs or something like that. Because
he got it cracked him.
Yeah, he thought he was in Cleveland.
Lacerated his fucking liver or his kidney or some shit. Good shit.
Yeah, I know for sure he's questionable for this game. So
that could be the same like fucking Sims.
That could mean the Saints get in though, because if the Saints beat Atlanta, they're in.
Yep.
If that happens,
who the Saints gonna play?
The Saints play Atlanta.
You think? If Atlanta got in.
Oh no! The Saints
this weekend.
And this weekend they play Atlanta. If they were to get in, they would be the 7th.
They'd be the last seed, right?
They would go up to the 4th seed. They would go up to the 4th seed because
they would win the division.
There would be because only one team's getting out of that division.
Yeah,
because that division is so bad. Only one team, only the team that wins the division is going to the playoffs.
Yeah, there ain't no one coming out of there that's going to get a wild card.
If you the 4th seed, you playing the best wild card though.
That's like the Giants. That's like the Giants
home game
in the Super Bowl.
And you get to play a home game.
Yeah, crazy. It's just like the Giants when they won the Super Bowl and shit. They struggled in there.
You would have to go play. You would have to go play in New Orleans if you like say the Saints win the division. You would have to go play in New Orleans or at Tampa.
That's hilarious.
And Carr throws a pick 6 to lose the game. Ain't that a bitch?
That's typical.
Fuck. No, but I still think hey, Wi-Fi Willie be beating his motherfucking ass.
I still can't see the Bucks losing to the fucking Panthers this week though. I just can't see the Bucks losing to the Panthers. But shit happens in the last season.
Never know.
Yeah, shit happens in the last game of the season, bro. People are trying to play spoiler. People like some teams get tight because they're trying to make that. They play fucking on nerves, and some people don't play good in nerves. So we'll see on Sunday who reacts.
Yeah, buddy.
Because Carolina's playing with house money. They're not trying to protect the 1st round pick or anything like that because they don't have one. Yeah. They just trying to go out and play. They have nothing on their mind. They just go out and play out with house money on this last day.
This is true.
We're gonna see. It's gonna come down to
number 1 pick. They gave that shit away.
And then the Sunday night game is going to determine the AFC East because the Bills could still win the division by beating
Oh, can it?
Miami.
Because they got the second wild
They already
card right
beat
now.
Miami.
Cleveland.
And they already beat
Indianapolis got
Miami.
7. Yeah.
They already beat Miami. If they beat Miami again,
Oh,
they end up with a tie record. They end up with a tie record. Then
they beat them.
Buffalo gets the division. Yeah, Buffalo gets the division, and Miami has to go in as a wild card.
You know the
Yep,
shit that's
they're
kind of
on
the shit that might be kind of like crazy for like upsets. Cleveland with Flacco.
Oh man,
bruh,
that's gonna be. Hey,
they got the best record as a
love to
wild
see-
card, bro. They're 11
I
and
would love
5
to
as a
see-
wild card.
Yeah, I would love to see them go up and play fucking Baltimore.
They got a good defense.
Well, they got to make.
Bro,
Yeah, they got to make it.
Flacco against his old team.
Man,
That might be the narrative for later on for the championship.
Flacco against his old team. That shit would be crazy.
hey,
dog.
that'd be crazy for real, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. That's
He goes in there and beats him.
Narratives, boy, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, the fucking narratives, dog. Like that shit's gonna be crazy. And then what might have to happen too, if Buffalo gets by what's their names this week, and Kansas City, gets hot, that will be the 1 year that they don't have to go. That Buffalo wouldn't have to go to KC. If that would happen, they would have to go to Buffalo. KC would have to go to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, KC.
So a bunch of narratives.
Because right now KC is the third. They're the third seed.
Yeah, so they would play like a 6, which would be like
2, 3,
Houston or the Colts. Right now.
No, right now it would be Buffalo.
Oh yeah.
It would be Buffalo right now. That's not an easy win.
No, in the first round.
First round.
Oh, but if Buffalo wins, then they would have to go to Miami.
Yep, and guess let's see, for instance, if Buffalo wins, it go to Miami. Baltimore sitting there waiting for the winner of Jacksonville and whoever they play.
Yeah,
which would
it's gonna be good playoffs, man. Good playoffs.
Indianapolis. The winner from Jacksonville and Indianapolis will go to Baltimore.
I think Jacksonville's going to win that game. Yeah, Jacksonville will beat Indianapolis.
Who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl? I'm gonna fucking put some money on next week. I'm just gonna put some money on the team to win the Super Bowl. Fuck it. See if I can win.
Because the crazy shit is, Jacksonville got the worst record out of all the teams. Even the wild card.
Who's left?
Who got the best chances? Who do you guys think got the best chances right now? The Ravens would be the team that would be.
Yeah, that's gonna be the overall favorite.
You can damn near guarantee they'll make it to at least the AFC Championship. The way it looks right now, they'll get a bye in the first round.
And they might play Jacksonville or
Indianapolis.
So yeah, that probably going to. They're gonna probably be tested into the AFC Championship.
Wait a minute, let me take that back. Hold on. I'll take that back. Jacksonville right now will face Cleveland.
Well, they would play the highest seed remaining, because that's how the NFL works. They don't do it like
the high seed gets the lowest wild card.
That's what I mean. Yeah, the lowest seed. If they're the number 1, and say who is the last seed right now? The Colts, the 7th. They have the 7th seed.
Colts is the 7th.
So, say if the Colts were to win on their first playoff game, that was the team that they would meet.
So they would play Miami.
They would play the highest seed remaining. Yeah, they would play the highest seed remaining. They would have
to beat Miami to go ahead and face Baltimore. But if Miami wins and Kansas City wins, then the winner from Jacksonville, Cleveland will go to Baltimore round 2. Divisional playoff. Oh, then you can get the Flacco in Baltimore. Oh my God.
That'd be crazy.
That can't happen. That shit can't happen, bro. That's crazy. Go up against the team you won the Super Bowl for.
Yeah, and then beat them.
And you was just sitting on your couch a few weeks ago. Come in here and
that'd
start
be crazy, bro.
That's crazy, dude.
But I just don't think that they'll probably give the Ravens a game just because it's a division and all that shit, and I think they'll make it scary. But I just think the Ravens.
They got a good ass defense too, Gabe. They do got a championship quality defense
for sure. Yeah.
So
for damn sure. And Ford has been a fucking surprise for them in the run game.
Mm-hmm. Amari Cooper, the run game. You keep
Yeah,
him on.
Amari
How you
Cooper's
beat
been-
Lamar Jackson? You keep him on the sideline. Can
Yeah,
you move
run
the
the
chains?
ball the same way we
Can you
just
move the
beat
chains?
Mahomes.
That's all you got to do,
Run the
bro.
ball.
I think Baltimore
Do
gonna
what
go,
AP
man. You
wants to
never know.
do. I want to
You
run
never
the
know what's
ball
tough?
30, 32 times a game.
You know what's tough, dog? Miami.
Yeah, Miami.
Miami lost Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, the
Oh.
linebacker,
With 3 minutes left to go, losing 59 to
ACL.
20, and he's still in the game.
That's fucked up, man.
They didn't take out his starters, and he fucking got. And they already lost Jalen Phillips, their other defensive end, to a torn Achilles.
Oh, them Achilles they ain't stretching or something, dude. These dudes ain't doing something right. They need to
Them
figure
Achilles
out what.
away,
They're
hey,
two-
that shit
they're
takes
two-
away a lot of explosiveness from
The
players.
two
That's one
bookend
thing.
type, the two bookend DNs are gone. So that's gonna be a big loss in the playoffs.
Yeah,
them.
for sure.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking tough for them to go far, like, because that defense, like the way that they were performing recently with Jalen back and Bradley Chubb playing good and shit like that, they were actually playing good. But I mean, this week they got exposed. But I don't know. Now with no Bradley Chubb, I think it's gonna be like that. They're gonna have to put up 30,
Talk
40
about
points every week.
exposed. Look at the Eagles. Fuck. They were riding the wave high, right? Well, like when we were talking about winning in September and October, and they won
4 out of
some
the
of
last 5 games.
They've been pissing their pants since late November into December, man. I told you
Yeah,
that's when you gotta be winning.
4 out of the
They're
last 5 games, right? They lost.
Yeah, 4 out of the last 5. It's like, what the fuck you doing? They got exposed. The Niners beat them up, and everybody watched that film. They haven't been able to, I guess, change it up yet. I guess they ain't figured it out.
That defense is looking.
But you know what though?
It's getting.
In the NFC, all of a sudden here come the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they're
they're a scary team.
All of a sudden
They're a
now here
scary
comes
team,
the
bro.
Rams. Bruh.
Trust me, they're a scary team, though, because they've done it. They've done it already. They won a Super Bowl with that coaching staff, that quarterback.
You still got Donald.
They've already done it, and and a lot of those players too that are still on their team that have done it. So they're a scary team, though. There's gonna be a scary, and they play the 49ers. Just to put them both
coaches. I like their coach better than I like Shanahan. That's for sure.
Yeah, McVay.
Yeah, Niners ain't gonna play nobody because they got the 1 seed.
Yeah, and I don't think the Rams either, because I think they already sewed up their seed too, because they already clinched.
Rams
They're no matter what, they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, they can't. There's nothing they can do. But
they can't go up or they can't go down either, right? Because they're like a game.
Well, it depends on Green Bay. Do they have who has the tiebreaker with them in Green Bay? Because Green Bay is right behind them at 8-8, and they're sitting at 9-7.
Because I know
that flip from the sixth spot to the 7.
Oh, the 6 or a 7? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know that the Rams clinched the playoffs berth last week, so I think they could get to 7. They can't get out of 7 no matter what. But I still think the Green Bay could fall out. Green Bay could fall out.
Green Bay
or move up.
They can fall out because Green Bay at 8-8 has Seattle and New Orleans behind them, both at 8-8 also.
Yeah,
Seattle is 1 up on New Orleans, tied with the same record with Green Bay. Who Green Bay play this weekend? And who Seattle and New Orleans play?
Most like they play if they play the Vikings last week, that means they're playing the other division opponent. So they're playing the Lions.
Oh, what do the Lions need to do anything?
Oh no, they're playing the Bears. They're playing and the Bears are playing good.
The Bears.
Another one.
The Bears are playing good. The Bears are gonna play spoiler in that game because the Bears don't like the Packers.
Yeah. For
they
real.
Don't like each other. They hate each other, and the Bears have been playing with house money, and they don't care if they're winning or losing. But they have the first round pick sewed up. They don't care. They celebrated that shit last week, getting the first round pick sewed up. So now they're just gonna go out there and fucking play spoiler.
That's true.
I don't blame them. That's what I'd be trying to do.
That's gonna be a good game.
You get paid to win. You don't get paid to lose.
I don't know. Oh yeah, Bears been eliminated. So only Minnesota. Well, Minnesota's at 7-9, so they got action right behind New Orleans and Seattle and Green Bay, all at 8-8. So that's a 1 game difference. They got they should have some kind of. They needed some kind of scenario to get them in because they're not eliminated. at 7-9.
Who?
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota needs a lot of stuff to happen, but they need Seattle to lose, Green Bay to lose, and New Orleans to lose.
And then they have to win.
And then to win, yeah. They
that
have to beat Detroit.
That must mean they have the tiebreaker over all three of those teams then. If they all end up at 7 or at 8-8,
Yeah.
no. If they all end up at 8-9. If they all end up at 8-9, that means Minnesota must have they gotta have the tiebreaker.
Yeah, because
they're not eliminated.
Because if they all lose, because the tiebreaker so the thing is when a bunch of teams are grouped up together with the same record, they forget about the head-to-head shit. That's just not in play no more.
One thing can eliminate this team can eliminate that one, but that one can eliminate.
So they go to division.
Yeah,
they'll go to division or conference record. So by that terms, then Minnesota has a better. Because Minnesota would have a better.
Yeah, for the wild card, not the division. Yeah.
Oh no, better conference record.
And then it would be like
a better conference. Because
then they will go to like opponents after that. Like if we play the same people, who had the wins and losses against those same teams. So
because they're all tied at 6 and 5
after division.
Right now they're all tied at 6 and 5 in conference. So
who's 6 and 5? Who?
The Minnesota, Seattle, and Green Bay. They're all tied at 6 and 5. And
6 and 5 conference.
And then the Saints are 5 and 6.
Then they would have to go.
All those three teams lose. So all those three teams lose, and they win. They would end up 7 and 5, and all the other teams would end up 6 and 6 in conference. So that would put them ahead. They would go by conference. So that's why Minnesota's still alive.
Yeah.
As long as
he's rolling.
Fucking circus.
Rolling over here, dude. This guy's got me dying. That's fucking great.
Yeah, fucking.
I'm rolling.
So, the good ones, the gold caps, or what?
Oh man, this was got me crying right now. Shit, my eyes are watering. This shit's so funny.
Make me enough.
Yeah, but I just want to finish this year off strong. I'm gonna be in the building, dog, on Sunday. So I'm gonna be in the black hole.
Oh
on
yeah,
Sunday. Yeah,
sick,
I'll be
dude.
at
Have a good time, dude. Right on, man. Go fucking punch some fucking. Go throw some D batteries at these jackasses.
I know, for real, dog. I'm gonna be right there, fucking talking some shit. Like I'm gonna be all right there, just talking some mad shit. Like I don't give a fuck. It's the last year of the game. I don't give a fuck if I get kicked out. I don't give a fuck.
Hella. Nah, yeah, they won't kick you out as long as you don't go too hard on them. You'll be all right.
I might go hard on a Denver fan this.
I don't blame you. But yeah, that would be a good experience to go and check out for a little bit. Go clown on some Donkey fans.
Yes, sir, man. We're driving in on Friday, and then we're gonna chill. Probably gonna go to the Oos Nation party like on Saturday, and then hit the game up come back on Monday morning, shit like that. You know what I mean? After the game.
Sick.
So hopefully it'll be a good weekend in Vegas and shit. Good weekend in Vegas. I'll be out there. Yeah, I'll be out there Loon to this weekend. I'll be at the game.
It's on and cracking.
Yes, sir.
I got Sunday off. Huh?
I got my.
I'm gonna hit the tailgate on Sunday.
Oh hell yeah, I'll be there for sure. Saturday too. I think I'm gonna go to the Mandalay Bay or
Mandalay Bay.
I think the Oos Nation is gonna have like a little party there or something like that. So I'll probably be there.
What they doing that Saturday night?
Huh?
They doing it Saturday night?
Saturday night, yeah. Saturday night, and then Sunday, fucking the game. Sunday the game, dog, to end it out. I was about to take it down. If we would have won on Sunday, dog, this game would have been fucking crazy on Sunday. For
real.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's still gonna be cool. It's still gonna be good. We're gonna be smoking out in the fucking parking lot. You know, La J smoking out, fucking getting fucked up
Yeah.
for the last game, acting a fool. Fuck it, you know. Raiders always, bro. I don't give a fuck if shit. I don't give a fuck if the game don't mean nothing. It's still the Raiders. You know what I mean? Last game of the
That's
season.
real shit.
Last
For
game of the
real.
season until fucking August. You know what I mean? We won't see them again in uniform until August. So like, yeah,
No.
it's at least we get to go. At least I get to go see them. At least fucking. You know what I mean? One
Hell
time
yeah.
this.
yeah, that's
Get it early.
Super Bowl going. Y'all coming out here for the Super Bowl? Regardless of who's in
I
it,
don't
just
know,
the
might show, yeah, just because that's a good weekend to be out there, just because content and all that shit.
February, then March will be April, the draft.
yeah, it's right there at our stadium, dude. Fuck yeah, go down there.
Every month.
That
Yeah, for
stadium's
real.
big as
man.
fuck. I want to go check it out.
The Super Bowl's for
Yeah.
every fan. You know, they do a little event type shit for everything.
Oh yeah,
Regardless of who
Yeah,
your
then-
team is, they got shit there. And they have
Oh, yeah,
people
for
signing autographs and shit too from different teams.
And there's gonna be a lot of Raiders. There's gonna be a
you
bunch of
already
Raider
know.
fans, a
Hell
bunch of
yeah.
Raider players
We
doing all
gonna turn
kinds of
that
shit.
out. It's gonna be like we are in
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Like, there's gonna be a bunch of signings, like at different fucking, casinos. Because a bunch of fools are gonna be in the building, like ex-players, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Just watching
sure.
the team.
Yeah, everybody. Motherfuckers throwing parties during Super Bowl weekend, hosting parties and shit. I know. Oh, you know what, Gabe? Fucking Saturday, Marshawn Lynch is hosting a comedy show.
Oh, sick.
At
In
the
Vegas?
at the Virgin Hotel.
Ooh, I'm gonna be at the Horseshoe, right there where Bally's used to be.
Okay. It used to be Bally's Horseshoe. Yeah, right there.
That's where I'm gonna be. That's where I'm staying at.
You good shit then. You good, yeah.
I'm be right in the middle, right across the street from the Bellagio.
Hey, I have to get out there, boy. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We're gonna be out there since Friday night. We're gonna be out there since Friday night. I'm gonna dress warm though. I know it's cold out there.
Yeah, it's not hella bad, but
What's it gonna be like this weekend? Right now, right here. I have a heater on top of me right here. Yeah, I have a heater on top of me, so I'm not feeling cold right now. But
yeah, like right now out here it's 43 degrees and it's a quarter to one.
Yeah, it's 48 out here. Yeah, you guys are colder than us over here.
So
sick.
But let me see what the weekend
46.
is.
46.
They said it might rain Saturday.
Yeah, like
I don't
46.
see that
over
on
here
here.
it's gonna rain on over here it's gonna rain like on fucking Wednesday.
Hey, it's gonna be cold though. It's gonna be in the low is 31 on Friday and 33 on Saturday.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold everywhere because over
I'm
here
off
it
for
says
4 days.
fucking 5. Over here it says 35 on Thursday night. Damn,
Man.
it's gonna be cold.
Get your peak coat ready. Get your peak
Oh yeah,
coat
I got
ready.
it. I got my shit.
Man.
I'm gonna be fucking bundled up for sure, dog. I worked
Get
out there
your
before,
triple
dog.
fat
In the desert.
goose.
I remember being out there in Vegas and working in the desert, like in actual like driving out into the desert because we were working on some towers out there in the middle of the desert. That shit would get like in the actual desert, like when you go out there and there's nothing around you, like nothing like surrounding you, it's like zero.
Fuck that
Like
shit.
it would be like 8 degrees. It would be like 8 degrees, and then like with a wind chill of 0.
Oh hell no.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
dog, like that shit would be cold as fuck, and then by midday, it would be 75.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That shit would be crazy, bro. Like we would have to like fuck.
Yeah,
We'd
that's
be all
cold as
bundled up to
fuck.
go to work. Then I would go in the porta potty and take off like a fucking layer and shit. I'd take off a layer by midday. I'd be like, fuck.
You talking about Denver?
Crazy ass weather in Vegas, bro. Crazy weather.
Oh, Vegas
like,
too.
You gotta get them jackets that got the batteries that warm up. That warm the
Colorado's
jacket.
got that kind of weather
They
too.
sell that shit.
It could be like clear. It could be clear, and then all of a sudden, just fucking monsoon. You know what I mean? Like what the
Out of
fuck?
nowhere, huh?
Yeah, like
Yeah, that rain come down like a motherfucker.
You gotta be lucky for those what do they call those flash floods and shit. You gotta be on on the lookout.
They happened in Vegas a couple of times this year.
It's fucked up too because you got a lot of homeless people that live in the drains.
Yeah.
Oh,
So when
yeah?
that flash flood comes,
Underground. Yeah, you haven't
A
seen
lot
that
of
fucking
them
They better
on
get their
YouTube.
asses up out of here.
Man,
Go check out that it's like a documentary on YouTube. It's called The Underground People. It's in Vegas. They're from Vegas. They're called the Underground People. Like they live in like the sewers and shit like that over there. Like it's almost like that. You remember that movie Demolition Man?
Yeah.
Where fucking Sylvester Stallone
Dennis
living like
Rodman,
that.
Taco Bell.
Dennis
They're having,
Rodman.
they're having rat burgers down there. And
Yeah,
shit.
rat burger. Ooh, not
Yeah,
bad.
man, for real.
That was a
Hey,
cool
that be the- hey,
4.2.
that's-
Look at this fucking nug, dog. Look at this nug right here.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Look at that fucking,
Yeah, nice.
fucking
Look
almost
at
the
that.
fucking
That's a
size of a
that
little fucking.
motherfucker's like a golf ball.
Yeah.
For real, dog.
He got a golf
Yeah,
ball
fucking
size
another
nugget for
fucking
real.
another bowl. I got some shit called Snowball too. It's like it's a bunch of keef and like but like wrapped around with like, and then it's like dipped in like hash and wax too.
Oh,
And then they roll it, and then they roll it in keef, right? They roll it like in
yo,
keef,
trying to-
so it looks
trying to
white,
get
bro. It looks like fucking. It
comatose.
looks like it's white, almost.
like the old white rhino, white widow.
Yeah, like that shit, like that. It looks kind of like that
Yeah.
shit, but it's fucking, it gets you more high though, dog, because it has all of that shit mixed
Look all
together.
that shit. Yeah, they got everything on that shit.
That shit gets you fucking high as fuck, dog. Like
Man.
I'll smoke like 3-4 bowls out of the bong. I'm fucking.
I don't think I can
faded.
handle that shit. Shit,
I'm
I
faded.
was
Like,
faded
after
when
3
we
or
was
4
at
bowls out of that with
Fremont
that.
Street that time.
Oh, when I was giving the allegedly
Man, that
giving those
shit you
free
gave me,
joints on
bro,
the- on
and
the
you let me.
fucking-
Hey, I was. Hey, that
Hey,
shit
that
had
was
me,
some good bud, dog, that I was giving out.
man.
Fucking and that shit. I gave like I literally gave like 300 fucking joints out that weekend.
damn.
You
Well,
know
it's
you
like-
high when you going
I would have probably been smoking like.
That was it was a
Yeah.
draft weekend. It was a draft weekend. I was giving.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
giving
You know you high when you go into the casino looking for the bathroom. You get lost.
well, there definitely ain't no windows or no clocks.
It was like Dirty and them went to go see Meek Robinson down that way. I walked down there.
remember?
I didn't know
we
what-
fucking we
I
I
almost-
was able to get
There's
it.
almost got
dirty,
lost.
was cracking. You're
I
back.
almost got lost, man. I was
Dirty
trying to
was there.
make
Remember
my way
fucking
back.
Dirty?
Hopefully, I ran into y'all, and I did.
Gave like fucking
I was
300
lit.
joints away and
I
shit that
was
weekend
lit.
and shit.
Man, we was drinking, man, and smoking.
Hey, that herb was
That herb was good too. Bro. That herb was
Man,
fucking good, 'cause, like I didn't get like that. I didn't like. I could have went the shake way. I could have went to the fucking shop and be like, "Hey, give me an ounce."
Hilarious right
I
now.
could have been like, "Give me an ounce of some shake." You know what I mean? But like, I was like,
Yeah.
"Nah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna get an ounce of what I
had that
smoke."
nigga Loon walking
what
down
I'm
the
gonna
strip
roll.
talking about yay.
I roll like maybe
Nah.
like 3.
Yeah, I thought
maybe
we
roll like
lost,
3
you
or
know what
4
I mean?
ounces. I maybe roll like 3 or 4 ounces. So I roll like that. That's
That was some
what
good
I
shit.
ended up rolling.
Because when you gave me one, I came home and I smoked a little bit at a time. One time I was doing a live, Dirty was on here. I went outside on the balcony while he was holding it down. I said, let me take a couple
All I
of
thought
hits.
you remember.
And I was drinking. I had to go lay down on. I said, let me lay down on the bed for a minute. I must have fell asleep because my son came in there and be like, Dad, your live's still on. I woke up and said,
Gorilla
oh
Glue
shit.
number 4.
All
I
I
was
did is
faded.
I bought a quarter pound. I remember buying a quarter pound, rolling my shit that I was gonna
Yeah.
smoke, and then the rest of it I just rolled up in joints and gave away.
That shit, man, that was some good shit. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That shit was fire, dog. Because I was high all weekend. Everybody that I gave one to that said the same thing. That shit was fucking
I'm telling
fire. Like yeah,
Gary Payne's fire.
real shit.
yeah,
That was genius marketing, genius ass
cool.
marketing.
yeah, man. I was just chilling, man.
Yeah,
What Victor
Wi-Fi was
get,
down
you
there
know?
giving out black and silver dildos.
Millhouse.
Hey, no, that dude is fucking too much already, man. Yeah,
this
D-Man,
motherfucker-
that's what it
Why
was.
you
Yeah,
gotta tell me about Victor, bro? I could drive to Vegas to see a game, Paul. You didn't tell me about Victor, Paul. Come on, man. I thought we was friends. They said let him know he got a boy named Victor up there. He get y'all anywhere y'all want.
all right then, Vegas.
He did say that shit at a
Alright.
club. Yeah, at the clubs.
That's cool, man. That's cool shit. I
That's hella
fucking.
shit.
So, hey, you're gonna be?
Like I
Oh,
said,
you say you're gonna go Raider Paul up to Vegas for Super Bowl weekend, right? I might be there too, man. Yeah, fucking probably hit you up out there.
It's going
man,
down.
that's just, I'm gonna be out there this weekend for sure, man. I'm gonna be out there, so I'm gonna be fucking chilling. You know, fucking. I'm gonna be out there with my my brother-in-law, my brother, and then my brother's wife and shit like that. So we're gonna be out there chilling.
Oh, the same one he was out here with last time.
My brother,
Your
yeah,
brother,
the
right?
bald one. Yeah,
Yeah, and then the other dude, it was his birthday that time. Remember last year?
The one that got married when I was there.
Oh no,
His
that's my
birthday?
nephew. He's not coming. No, but my
Oh.
other, that's he's going too. Yeah, the one that got married, yeah, he's going. That's my bro. He's going.
Yeah.
And then like
Cool
my
people,
brother-in-law's
man,
going
for
and my
real.
sister, and then like some other like family friends and shit too. They're going too. So
Okay.
we're all gonna be out there. And I know that there's gonna be a couple people out there. I think I know Pyro's gonna be out there. I think D-Menace for sure is gonna be out there. They said they all want to smoke out there. You know what I mean? Have a little J Lots, smoke out, before the game shit at the tailgate. So for sure, man, I'm gonna have some
I'm gonna be out
some
there.
bombs. I'm gonna have some bombs. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have some good fucking, something rolled up for sure. I'm gonna have a Cuban rolled up, dog, a whole Cuban motherfucker, but just like a whole, probably like put like a good quarter in one or something. You know what I mean? Just like a whole quarter ounce of some bud and just one big ass blunt. Fuck it.
Motherfuckers gonna miss the game in the parking lot.
I went to a concert one time and got drunk.
Walking in circles looking for the entrance.
I got too drunk in the parking lot.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some of that snowball. I'm gonna get some of that snowball, like put it in there first, and then I'm gonna like roll like a good like 4, 5, 6 grams of that shit, and I'm gonna roll a big ass fat motherfucker, dog, like this stuff. Fucking Cuban worth.
He said the Cuban.
We're gonna fucking smoke like a motherfucker, dog. That's gonna be a smoke. They want to smoke out and fucking J-Lot, we gonna smoke out. Fuck yeah. I know D-Menace will help out shit. D-Menace fucking, because I know D-Menace got some lungs too, man. He go smoke too.
And if you see D-Menace without some herb, I would say get the fuck from around him.
For real, man. He's the one that kind of put me onto that shit too, like to get like that, like those shits with like the fucking
that's my
with
dog,
like the keef, with the keef and like the wax and shit like that, like because he hooked me up with a joint on the game last time. Like I've hit him before, but like just that one was fucking different, dog. Like that shit got me fucking faded like a motherfucker. That shit was a good ass joint.
Last year. I went up there last year to watch a game.
Like wax,
D-Menace was there. You know what I mean? He was there. Brody brought me 2, not 1, but 2 pre-rolled wax keef blunts, nigga, not joints. Nigga brought me blunts.
Y'all niggas gonna end up in ER.
hey, look, D-Menace so motherfucking cool. My brother was with me. My big brother was with me, and he a Cowboys fan. He was like, "Hey, just because you were dirty, I'm gonna give you one too." Gave him one.
That's a hell of a nice guy right there.
Niggas get zooty.
We're gonna get fucking high as motherfucker this weekend. No, I'm gonna be faded this weekend though too. Like I'm gonna be fucking drinking and fucking,
Yeah, just give me the liquor because I ain't have no bud in a minute, boy. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on one.
Liable to be walking down the street again talking about gang.
Man, my pants had my ankle.
I ain't see you. I ain't see you.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking. I might take some shrooms too. Fuck it. I don't know.
Oh shit. That's
I took a bar last time. I took a couple of bars last time.
A couple of bars, you said.
It was a fucking two of those chocolate ones that have like 4 grams in each one.
Wonka bar,
the chocolate ones.
They're the Mr. Mushies.
Oh,
yeah, they're pretty. They're legit. Those were legit because I was skeptical, and then I fucking 45 minutes in, I was like, yeah, I feel it. Yeah, there it is. And so I took a couple more pieces, and then I was. That shit was cool though, dog. Like I was tripping out, dog. I was in fucking Fremont Street, the Fremont Experience, and you know how they have that fucking like that video shit on the top, the screen.
Yep.
The fucking that board. Like,
you was watching that shit.
Out, dog.
It felt like you was in it. It felt like you was in it.
Yeah. I was tripping out on that shit, dog. I was just
you just
like,
beat up there like that shit was so high fucking death. high
And they had like
a mother.
space, like the planets like going through it and shit like that, like some 3D shit. Like, oh shit, that shit look cool.
Yeah,
though.
that should have had me
Nah,
stuck.
you know the point when it goes black. You know when it dark, it goes black, and it changes everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was out there. Me and my wife went and met up with Gabe for a minute.
Yeah, I was
But
faded,
I was with my other folks. I was with my motorcycle club, and some of them have been doing the shrooms as well, nigga. And that shit went dark. Motherfuckers was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Niggas was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Man, as many times y'all been here, y'all talking about what the fuck happened."
Yeah, but
this weekend's gonna be cold. So motherfucker, dog. I'm gonna take my beanie.
hey,
I'm taking.
you might not notice it.
For real,
doing all the
bro.
shit you gonna do.
Doing
Shit,
all that
you ain't
shit.
gonna
Yeah, I'm
notice it.
gonna stay warm. I'll be warm.
I know when I start drinking, I get warm like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit gets your belly
Motherfucker get
warm.
warm.
It don't get warm. It get hot.
Liquid heat. Yeah, boy, I be on one.
Yeah.
Blood.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Last weekend of the season.
Your blood reach a new temperature.
Hey, you ain't lying. Motherfuckers be in the cold, and I got a plastic flask too, a Raider one, so I can get through any metal detector with my shit.
Y'all need to meet up and roll on over there to
where?
To that spot, Gabe. You need to go on over to that spot. The one you got into it last time you was there.
With bushy beard. Hey, you might be out here too, though. You might be out here.
Yeah.
Last game of the year, probably. I'm just saying, y'all should link up and head on over there.
That's the kind of motherfucker that be in jail and holler loud so the guards can hear the whole conversation, so they keep an eye and make sure you don't get stolen.
No, that's
what you want to do? What you want to do?
They'll definitely let that guy get stolen.
These suckers, hey, these cats, they trip me out.
No, so many people fucking like shit. I would fucking probably walk in and probably see him already. I don't know if you probably would show up because the shit I've heard about with that dude is like, so a lot of people got probably. I don't even want to know if he wants to show his shit up there like too much. You know what I mean? He likes to stay surrounded. He likes to stay surrounded by a lot of people too, like because he ain't trying to be out in the open out there.
I guarantee you, he ain't the kind of motherfucker to go to Vegas by himself.
Yeah, he burns bridges, like so he knows.
I'll be out here solo. I'll be out there on my own.
Yeah, just don't talk shit about people. You don't have to worry about people.
Man, hey, motherfuckers, hey, when they get to drinking, they can't control their tongue. That's what be happening.
Yeah,
they can't handle their liquor.
I'm a happy drunk, dog.
I'm with you with that. I try to be a happy drunk too, for sure.
I start singing and shit and like fucking having fun. Like take me to a karaoke bar. I'm about to tear this
motherfucker what it's all
up.
about.
You know what I mean? Like that's
hey, for real. That's all motherfuckers
I'm about to hit you with some songs you didn't even knew I knew.
Man, I'm gonna remix the lyrics.
I'm like, that's Gabe. What the fuck? There's a little a karaoke bar right there in fucking Fremont. We went last time. Fucking there,
Gabe
it's right
be
there
singing
off
the
of,
old school shit. Gabe know all the old school R&B. Hey, you would have loved it out here for New Year's because on Fremont Street they had Black Street perform, Kid and Play, Tone Low, Young MC. Who the fuck else?
Oh shit!
Yeah, they went old school with it on Fremont Street. New Year's Eve, they had their party there, but it's 21
they always
on
have
up.
Fucking, it's always lit though in fucking.
Yeah, they
fucking
do 21 on up on New Year. The strippers, everybody. Fremont Street, yeah, they had the old school. Like, man, I was like, man, I would love to go to that shit.
Hell yeah!
But I was fucking with my son. It was me and him, so we did our countdown and shit. I was like, I can't wait till you turn 21 so I can take you to Fremont Street, get you some ass.
It seems like T-Pain.
No, my son, he liked the old school.
Big music.
That nigga, yeah, he loves the old school. Kid and Play is one of his favorites. New Edition. I brought him up on that shit. He don't this new shit. Yeah, I got him on the old
Raider
shit,
Paul,
man.
for
Good
sure,
shit.
man. Shit. We fucking smoke, dog. I fucking smoke all the time, dog. So you ever see me, you know,
Man.
I'm gonna all you gotta do is say Blaze it, and then I'm gonna pull one out, or if you already got one, we gonna smoke. One way or another, we gonna smoke. Cause that I fucking smoke all the time. I always got it. I'm always ready, you know, on deck with them.
Yeah.
Shit, last time Gabe was out here, I called him at the last minute. You came at the end of the tailgate shit.
Yeah, and I still had a fucking something smoking.
Look, my one partner that was with me, that was
That's
Pittsburgh fan. You know his nephew-in-law is Kyler Murray.
Oh, the one that was in Pittsburgh? He's a Pittsburgh fan?
Yeah, his sister's married to Kyler, to his uncle. So they be going to all the games. When they come up and play Seattle, they go to all the games.
Where did he come in from? From where?
They from Tennessee, but they live in Portland now, though. Yeah.
Oh, Tennessee's the city to go to, though.
Yeah, Chattanooga.
Nashville.
Nashville. I hear about that shit.
Yeah, Gabe had a ball.
I want to fuck with the barbecue.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pause, nigga. He said he had a ball. Stop that. This nigga chewing on old school tobacco.
Nah, but it's pretty cool. Like, Pittsburgh's pretty cool too, though, dog. I went
to Red Vine. Oh, what the fuck?
Red Vine. What?
Yeah.
Made with KY? What? Mixed berry cake? Okay.
Berry?
I see.
Non-GMO.
Yeah. Since we was talking mulatto, you went and got some mixed shit, huh?
The red vines weren't good enough.
Hey, you got to stick with the program. Since we're gonna be mixed today, we're gonna get mixed berry. We're gonna get mixed tail.
No, that's just
we're gonna mix some drinks. We're gonna mix a little bit of blood. Fucking whore.
It was a 17-second break.
Where the fuck was she at on Christmas?
All right. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, that's that ceiling fan. Wi-Fi gonna do one with a half Raider jersey and a half Saints jersey, and that's it. He just gonna have a jersey on. He gonna be on with a number 4 on his chest. He about to foreplay with himself. I'm talking bad about these fools. Fuck you. No, let me quit. We on Rumble?
Yeah,
we on Rumble? Fuck you.
Nuts on his chin, nigga.
Hey, them ain't chin nuts. That's a dick in your mouth.
Oh shit!
I made a fucking account with Rumble a while back, but I just never went live on that motherfucker. I haven't went live on that motherfucker ever.
I'm on
Rumble now. Almost everything gonna be Rumble. You know,
because I have the channel on there, but
I keep posting a link for everybody to go on over to Rumble and subscribe on Rumble and hit that notification because a lot of my shit gonna be over on Rumble.
And you can play music on there and shit. You can play music on there and shit too, huh? You could have like music in the background and shit like that too, huh?
They don't trip off the copyrights with the music.
No.
Oh, nigga. What the fuck we doing on YouTube then?
Because
YouTube is like that. It's like the only reason is because like it's because they're the following on YouTube is just so much greater. Like like it's
a lot
billions. Like there's like fucking hundreds of billions. Hundreds of billions of followers. Like they're still in the millions and like high millions, of course, for like Rumble, but you know what I mean. They're still building it, but they barely started. You know what I mean? Like not. I mean, YouTube has a fucking shit. How much years head start?
Yeah, a long time, 10 years at least.
Rumble been a while. Rumble been around for a while. It's just YouTube held a lot of copyrights to shit.
Yeah, that's the shit I don't.
You know what YouTube has to? They're downloaded on every phone. That like they come pre-fucking downloaded basically on most phones. So YouTube is like that shit's like automatically on your phone. You know what I mean? Like Rumble, if it could ever do that. If it ever could get to that where it's like pre-downloaded on phones, then it will become
gonna be
like
hard.
bigger
Hey,
platform.
look, my first live, Loom. My first live. I'm already on monetization.
That's
So
cool.
it don't matter how many subscribers and watch hours.
I already had somebody super chat over there.
Oh, you can super chat on there too. Oh, nigga,
And they take
fucking up.
less. They take less percentage over there.
They take 10. They take 10 to 15% versus the 33 and a third.
The only thing is just the thing is just you have to kind of like still do it on both until you get most of your like actual like subscribers
to
jump
go over there.
to jump over.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, what's the community like over on Rumble? Do they have a large community of their own?
They got a large community over there.
Yeah, it's growing. A growing community for sure.
And is there a way to promote over there on Rumble to get people that don't know about your channel to?
You can link your YouTube into your Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, they done fucked up.
Yeah, you
and
can
gave me
stream
the
on both at the same time. Like, cause I know on StreamYard that you could do that. You can make it go to two different like channels.
Yeah, you can hit right here, stream to different. I could be streaming right now.
Like all kinds of different. Yeah, you could stream to like multiple of your own channels. Like you could even start stream. You could even do it now to your Instagram live.
Yep.
To where you can go live while you're live on this. You can go live on your Instagram live.
Do that.
But in StreamYard, you will not see the comments from Rumble, so you got to have another screen.
Oh, okay.
You will not see the comments in StreamYard for Rumble.
So you would have to have a screen specifically for Rumble to see the Rumble comments.
See the Rumble
While you got everything else. Okay. Y'all get multiple screens out there. Shit.
Next Wednesday.
Yeah, my boy already gave me. I already got like a 30-inch over here.
I got 3 screens. That's what I work on.
Oh, the fucking monitor has like
about to revamp. I got 3 screens now. So
yeah, that shit works. Boy, I tell you, that shit come in handy.
I'm gonna get my PC.
Man, that shit come in handy.
I'm gonna keep my fucking.
You gotta have a desktop to do it.
Yeah,
gotta have a desktop to do it.
Gotta have a desktop.
Shit, I be let my son get on the computer. He love it because when you do the roadblock shit, he be having one screen and this screen, and I'm like, yeah, that's how I be doing my podcast.
Hey, look,
shit, I be having shit open.
YouTube started going downhill when they sold it. When they sold YouTube, that's when everything changed.
You know what? That too, but as well as getting the contract with the NFL to do the get, you know what I mean? Because there's certain companies you have to limit what kind of product
but
is
YouTube
put out
was on
there.
its way down before
You know
that.
what I mean?
You know what I mean? They was being assholes before that contract.
Okay. I know sometimes they gotta tone it down.
They took my show before the contract.
The hell.
Yeah. But that was around YouTube TV though. That's another thing that came along before the NFL. YouTube
yeah, but
TV.
I wasn't on YouTube TV.
No, you didn't have to be though. But usually for them to have that started, companies that they deal with probably say, hey, we can't fuck with you if you got people doing content that's talking about this, and this. So they had to tone it down because that's when they cracked down.
Yeah, they start
doing like the gamers.
Rumble
the gamers, they crack down on the violence. You can't show the violent shit on the gaming games no more.
Yeah, you can't show a lot of shit on YouTube no more. You can't show like you can't
gamers,
show people fighting. Like
they won't even show it no more.
A fight breaks out. Say like a fight were to break out behind us. Say like a fight were to break out behind me and shit like that, and I show it, they can fucking take the channel.
Yeah,
just for showing the fight.
Bomb fight.
That's just crazy.
Oh, you going back to the bum fight?
You have to put like your box. You have to put like boxing, and then you have to put like a disclaimer in the beginning and like all kinds of shit. Like you have to put gloves on, and like that's the only way you could like actually do it like that. Like, and they still try to get you like that.
I'm gonna try to press the limit with I want to see what Rumble's about, because then if that's the case, now do Rumble allow you? And we do like if we were on Rumble, well, you're on Rumble right now though, so you can have multiple channels connected to one stream, right?
So they do take 33%.
Oh, they take 33?
They take 33.
So that's like what YouTube was doing, 30?
Something like that.
Yeah. But they allow you more freedom though on Rumble than YouTube.
Bro, I could cash out right now.
Oh, I don't have to so you don't have to wait till you hit 100.
Ask me if I want to cash out now.
Wow. If you're short on money and you need condoms, go to Rumble.
Come on here for a couple of hours and get your rubber
channel.
money.
Man, you need some milk for your cereal in the morning?
Hey, I need to get my weed money today. Let me turn this motherfucker.
You tired of the CEO dancing all in your live stream? Dancing? Come to Rumble. Oh, this nigga got the Harlem shaking on their ass.
This is like fast money without going to jail with no risk.
You tired of collecting bottles and cans and taking it?
Take that.
Come to Rumble. Take that. Hey, that's why Puffy in trouble now because he was take that.
Hey, now I know where that shit come from. He been in the little world talking about. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, take that. Take that.
All kind of shit came out on that boy. They said him and Aaron Hall.
Take that.
They said him and Aaron Hall was out there. Ugh.
Oh, hey, Aaron Hall's a fool, man. That fool,
you heard that song? Don't be afraid.
And the shit that he says in his interviews.
Listen to
like,
the lyrics.
That shit fool's a fool,
bruh. Listen to "Don't Be Afraid" lyrics. The song that was in Juice.
Oh yeah, I know. That's just a creepy. Hey, bro.
I'm like now describing the crime scene.
And with those type of dudes, then you go back to listen to a lot of other music, and you just hear like little certain shit. Like, damn, makes you think like, was this motherfucker on that shit too?
Danny Boy was straight when he was with Death Row, and then he was gay when he left.
Yeah, that nigga was taking dick after he left.
Oh,
like there's some fucking crazy shit that
they said they had that motherfucker looking like a human.
He just realized he enjoyed it after he left. He missed it.
Oh man.
He was taking it while he was there. He just missed it and realized, he enjoyed it.
He went from toss it up to getting tossed up. Just toss it up. That nigga got tossed.
Let me see you toss my salad.
Man, that's crazy.
I prefer sir.
Oh no, not the salad. The salad dressing.
You got to toss salad, man.
Oh shit.
Hey, nah, but the fucking
hey, they got some fire ass herb, bro. West Coast Cure.
West Coast Cure.
Hey man, did you get that text that I sent you? The place that delivers?
Yeah, I think so. But that place there where I go grab my shit at, like the one that I showed you right now, that shit is fucking well, I go right there because that fool fucking hooks it up. Like they had closed down for a while, but that's why I was looking to see if somebody could deliver. But I take the little 20-minute drive, but that shit's fucking. I can't beat that price.
I feel you. Try this place one time, bro. They brought me an ounce for less than $100 with the tax, and that shit was fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Damn.
That's not a bad price at all, right there.
This guy,
you ain't lying.
It ain't on 90% CAC, but
yeah, just.
You're figuring
I don't know if did I show you when you were on camera? My little fucking softball nug. My little golf ball nug. Look.
Damn.
Yeah, look. This nigga got softball, like slow pitch balls of greenery.
Yeah, shit.
Motherfucker breaking your house, you hit him in the head with that. Yeah, nigga, that's like a removed testicle. You got.
Yeah, that shit nice over there. Then they got.
Hey, that's y'all got some good shit. Y'all got some good shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking high as fuck too right now, but I'm still gonna fucking.
As I've learned, you know what I mean. As I learned, like, you know what I mean. It ain't always about how it smoked. I mean, how it looks, but how it smoked.
Yeah,
how it smoked. Real shit.
Yeah. Oh, sure. That's the.
Indeed.
Well, like it's like because sometimes you can fucking smell good, look good, taste like shit. It's not cured right. Because it's not cured right, or it's too dry, or
Yeah.
something like that. But
You
when
got a
like
slow
if
cure.
it's like
Slow cure
yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. Like if it's like some bomb and it smells, and then and when you smoke it, it tastes the way it smells like, you know, kind of like, you know, I don't know
Yeah.
if that makes sense, but like it kind of sometimes like the
No,
way
it
it
makes
smells
sense.
is kind of the way it like, you know, it tastes and shit like, and that's when like, you know, that's just fire.
Like that
You know what I mean?
skunky
And
or the
yeah.
lemony type.
Usually
Yeah.
that's only on the citrus. Ram Cam, my
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
what's good with you? The citrus ones, that's usually where you get that. Mostly, you get that flavor from those
Yep,
citrus.
yep.
That thong, the thong.
I
Hey,
like the
Brother
I
Paul,
like OG
I ain't mad
OGs.
at you. I hate when it smell good and then you smoke it. It be like, nigga, this is garbage.
Yeah, like
What is this?
they just like that's when you start believing like
Back in the
I
day,
like
the
to believe
garbage
it.
had the sticks in the had to stick the stems in the fucking seeds and the shit. Like
Oh,
Because
you,
they
no.
say
you
some
smell me
people,
some
you only
heated
say
up
some
ass
people
shit.
spray that shit. Some people spray their bags and shit like with like this like
Yeah,
weed like spray shit, dog. So like that's why like you gotta be
I done
careful. Like if
seen it all,
sometimes you'll get
bro.
that weed that smells bomb as fuck, but then after 2 days it's dry, falling apart, crumbling up.
They hit you with
Like
some
what the
terps.
fuck is this? You know
They
what I
hit you with
mean?
some
Like
terps.
yeah, but like, and that's what happened. Like because this place that I go to, it's almost like it's just a bunch of, you know, a lot of vendors and shit, right? Allegedly, you know what I mean? So so it's like
Allegedly.
but you know what I mean? It's like you know, you gotta find the one that you end up going. And now I mean I pretty found the guy that I wanted right away. You know what I mean? I found the vendor pretty much that I go to pretty much constantly now, all the
Right?
time.
I
And
had
now
one of
that's
those
the
too, bro, but they closed down and never opened back up. So I had to find something else. And I'm
oh
not in,
yeah.
you know, man, I'm not into driving that much anymore. You know what I mean? Like I did my 23 years behind the wheel. I mean, I'm done. You know what I mean? I don't like to drive that much anymore. So
I just
if
like
I can get
taking
that shit
that
delivered,
I like taking that trip because I know I'm going by myself. I just go. And on the way back, I roll myself one on the whole way back for like because it's a 25-minute drive. So I just roll myself one on the whole drive back. I'm listening to music, bumping, smoking me one. You know what I mean? Just like
Damn.
that's a good. It's like a you know one of those
It's a ritual.
lay down. Good
yeah
night.
type of
Go
shit.
sleep.
You know what I mean? Like a little. Like I love that. That's a cool like a what is that like a refuge? Like almost like a refuge. You know what I mean? Like a little refuge
Yeah.
for myself. You know what I mean? Just like let me go out and do this real quick. It's like fucking just gotta get away. This is my. It's like almost like we're fucking leaving the planet, doing my own shit for like
Yes,
an hour.
sir.
That's an hour. That's an hour drive every week that I have to do. It's a half hour there, half hour back.
That ain't too bad.
Yeah, it ain't
But
too bad.
I don't like buying
Like
more
the fact
than.
that I call them and they usually in my house within like 90 minutes.
Yeah, I don't like getting more than a zip though, because if I get more than a zip, it ends up like I'll end up like having too much left over by the end of like because I'll that's kind of what I smoke a week worth almost like it's kind of like almost like clockwork. That's what kind of like I smoke during the week. So when if I buy more than that, then it's like I'll have left over and then that will end up drying up because the new one that I get this week, I'm just gonna end up like smoking that one and then kind of like putting that one off to the side a little bit. It's just gonna end up drying out. So
Well,
I
you
just
put
like
it in a jar.
Delivery
They got it
place
in the
won't
drawer,
bring you
yeah.
more than, they won't bring you
Emergency
more than
bike ain't
an
there.
ounce in 24 hours. You know what I mean? The delivery place won't bring you more than an ounce in 24 hours. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah,
So if
they
you
go
want
by
more than
per
an
ounce.
yeah.
no, I go just once a week.
Well,
Once a week.
California law states you can't purchase more than 24 grams. You know,
At one time.
28 grams in 24 hours. You can't purchase more than an ounce in 24
That's
hours.
why you bring some friends.
Legally.
No, yeah, yeah. Or you know the
The
vendor,
non-smoking friends,
or you know the vendor. That or you know the vendor.
That or
yeah.
you know the vendor.
Or you fuck with the streets.
Allegedly.
Feel me? You fuck with the streets.
Mhm.
Man.
This boy's
Or
still
you
up
do-
at 1:30, man. He is still
Shit, he
trying
gonna be a clubber when he get up. He gonna be up. He
he
gonna be
trying
out
to
there.
play.
He gonna be promoting concerts and shit with
He
flyers.
said he's trying to
Hey,
play.
y'all coming to the NWA concert?
He trying to play.
I'm fucking. Chilling, though.
Yeah. Shit.
High as fuck.
Yep.
Shit, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up, having a good time, man. Holding it
Yeah,
down while I
man.
had to go take care of little man. Fortunately, I
Yep.
was
Yep.
For sure.
fortunately enough to make it back in time. You know what I mean? I think I had a great show for my first show on Rumble.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said, if you over
Gonna
on
have to look
Rumble,
into
you know what I mean? Sub to your boy. You know what I mean? Show me some love. Give me the light. You know what I mean? As they would say, give me the
I
light.
already did. I was already over there. Hit you up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with it too. Shit, I'm gonna see what it's about.
Yep.
Shit, we
Yeah,
might
I
move.
go
We might move NW. We might move the whole network to Rumble.
Yeah.
To Rumble.
Might. Well, I know I'm taking. I know I'm going, and I'm taking it and on to Rumble because I'm going at Rumble. I mean, I'll still do a little bit of YouTube, but
I say do YouTube until they knock that shit down. Fuck
they
it.
kick me out.
Yeah, if you get kicked out, so what? You on Rumble.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Milk the motherfuckers.
Some people like what they do too. Like they'll be like on YouTube, and then if they want to play music, they'll pause. They could pause like, or they could just like mute the screen on fucking YouTube, right? And then you could tell your audience go over to Rumble real quick. You know what I mean? And then they go over to Rumble, and then you can start playing the music, and then still not get like flagged on YouTube for anything, and still be streaming live. You know what I mean? On both at the same time, but you just have the YouTube one on mute.
Yep.
And you can be playing music. You could be playing music and having fun and shit like that still in the background because you're still on Rumble.
Rumble do they have an app on your phone where you can go live on your phone too?
Yeah.
With Rumble?
I think so.
Hey,
fucked
what's
up.
crazy is I guess I've been
events.
going live to Rumble for a couple of months now.
On your phone?
Yeah. I'm looking at my history right now. This shit dates back.
All the shit that I got privy to go to some live events.
It go back 8 months, bro. So all my YouTube shit, you know what I mean, is over there available on Rumble. Everything I've done on YouTube is available on Rumble.
You got it because you got to connect it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just trying to learn this shit, bro. I'm gonna fuck around on YouTube.
So everything I've done in the last 7 months is over there on Rumble. So shit, Rumble been a hell of a backup that I didn't know I had.
Shit, man. Shit. For real. Oh, I'm about to check it out. Oh shit. Can I do some full like how you be doing your videos? Can we do some full new ones?
Partial.
Or the copyright ain't gonna cover that shit.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
That's not OnlyFans.
Hey, let's get a OnlyFans.
Two grown ass men with an OnlyFans.
No,
hey,
we both live like 300 miles away.
Hey, you know,
we not gonna be on there.
No, you know, Fat Joe and somebody else. I think Fat Joe and like another rapper. They have a show on a podcast on OnlyFans.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to. Y'all done fucked up.
I mean, OnlyFans ain't just for nudity. It's not.
No, it's
not.
No, but that's the carrot in front of the mule. You know what I mean? As far as getting you to be a subscriber, pay monthly to be a member of that. Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
but what can we do?
The carrot.
We get some models on there.
They were talking about that on a podcast that I was watching. That Fat Joe and somebody have a podcast on OnlyFans. I think it was on the Joe Budden podcast. They were talking about that shit. I don't know.
I'm setting one up. I get some females in some Raider bikini and oh my god, just for like eye candy. Do a podcast. Sitting here,
if you can do
sitting
that,
here in bra and panties,
you can get paid. You can get paid like a motherfucker for that shit.
I heard that shit though, but you got to make that shit worthwhile though.
Like if you have them in your background right now, like say like if you were on OnlyFans right now, right, and you were just talking Raiders, but you have just a background just shaking ass.
Yeah,
that's exactly what get you paid.
Torquing, Easy's torquing in the background.
I got my whole.
They don't even have to get. You don't even have
like Dirty got
that's
going
crazy.
on.
Like People like that's it's crazy, bro. There's
Okay.
so many different ways to make money on the internet nowadays.
Yeah, I got. Motherfucker go in the kitchens and be like, y'all cooking fish and chitlins?
Some Woody right there.
That's a hell of a New Year's Eve dinner. Fish
No
and
cow,
chitlins.
Jesse, my brother, man. Have a blessed one, man.
All right, Jesse.
New Year's to you,
North Cal,
family.
right on, bro.
Yeah, Happy New
Pull
Year,
up at
Jesse.
7 in the morning.
Yeah, but
7
yeah, I
in
think
the
I'm gonna start.
morning.
I think I'm gonna start doing all my shit over on Rumble, bro.
I
Yeah,
thought you were
that
gonna say
you- I'm
OnlyFans.
glad
I
you
was like, what the
introduced
fuck?
I'm about to check
I
that
thought you were
shit
gonna
out.
say OnlyFans. I was like, what?
I'm gonna figure all this shit out. I'm gonna create a group over there. Over there on Rumble. Because right now, you know who's leading over there, right? It's really only like 2 or 3 other Raider content creators on Rumble right now.
On Rumble?
And the
Who?
one that's leading Virtual Rents.
Oh yeah, that fool has.
Yeah. But
Who
he has
else?
an engine behind him. He has a
Well,
he
yeah,
has a
that
whole
we don't
engine.
count that shit.
He's got a big engine.
Yeah, I don't count
He's
Chat
manufactured.
Sports. Yeah,
It's
that's Chat
manufactured.
Sports. It's not really
Like
him.
Chat
It's Chat
Sport
Sports.
Yeah, 'cause they
Chat
do all
Sports like
teams.
buys into what algorithms and shit like that too, dog. Like they buy algorithms and shit like that. Like you could
Who
buy
else? Who
yourself.
else
You
over
know
there?
that you can buy yourself into algorithms. That's crazy, bro. Like that's weird. Like people actually buy to like get into like be put in front of like people's faces like that. Like they're actually like forced to be on like in people's faces like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's how sometimes these people end up getting like millions of followers like overnight, dog, because people be like, oh shit, look at this.
Hey, look, I like the fact that Rumble asks you to verify your account when you sign in.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Because they protecting their property. You know what I mean? They want to make sure, you know what I mean, it's the
They're
same.
invested.
Yeah, they're invested.
Yeah.
That's good shit. Because anybody, hey, if you pick up somebody's phone, bro, and it ain't locked, you could open their YouTube all day long and check their search history.
Yeah. You sure the fuck can. Yes, indeedy.
I ain't finding nothing in my search history.
Man, what y'all got planned for the future, man? Before we roll up out of here, man. What y'all got planned for the future?
Shit, nigga, I'm planning on getting rich in the future. I'm about to sell I'm about to sell
all right, so let's end with this question, man. If I gave you $5 million, bro, let's just say 5 mil, right? This is for each and everybody, man. Answer however you want to answer, right? If I gave you 5 mil, what would you do with it? Be honest. If I gave you 5 mil, what would you do with it? Chat. I want to hear your answers too, man. If I gave you $5 million, what would you do with it?
I'm gonna invest my shit.
Yeah.
I might buy me a quadruplex or something like that. I might go buy me a little an 8-plex or a 16-plex. Might go buy me something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then take that money that I make from that and then go buy my toys. My money keeps rolling on in on that.
You're gonna take the whole $5 million and invest.
I'm gonna do a bunch of shit with that shit. Now with $5 million, I can do a lot of shit. I can buy into
$5 million.
crypto, I can buy into
man.
I can invest in that. I can invest into like flipping houses. I could invest into because I know I could do all of that shit. Like you know, like I have
invest the whole $5 million.
Like
fucking you can spread it out though. Like
I could flip the $5 million into making like 10 quick.
Man, let that residual income.
Today's economy, $1 million don't go far.
Nope, not anymore. It used to, but now
that's why $5 million. I could do some shit. With $5 million, you could do some shit.
Yep, for sure.
That's why I don't say $1 million. If I gave you $5 million, what would you do with it?
I'm buying property. I'm being in real estate. I'm doing crypto. I'm doing investments in stocks and bonds.
I might buy gold, silver, and property.
Invest in shit that's a long-term investment, not short-term. People want to look for like getting rich overnight. No, I want to get rich over 5-10 years. You know what I mean?
I mean,
That
that's what
shit
I'm
just
kind of reaching for
accumulate.
anyway, like doing that type of shit anyway. Like
Accumulate.
I'm buying land in like I'm trying to. I'm already buying land in Mexico and shit like that too, like off a beach, like a beachfront in Mexico and shit like that. So
Yeah.
and then we're gonna do that, and then eventually I want to do something out here where I could buy something and because I could flip it. You know what I mean? What I know that I could do, like, because I know everything that there is to know inside of a house, like as in like building and shit like that. Like I could do all of that shit. So I could get a ran down fucking shit. You know what I mean? Bought from the bank or shit type of shit. You know what I mean? Buy from the
Boarded
bank.
up house.
And
I had a homeboy do that in
fix it up.
Detroit. Yeah, in Detroit, it was a full fixer-upper. And he went
And
and
then you
learned
get, and
everything.
that's how you start.
Some
Yeah.
That's how you
bottom up.
Yeah.
Some people
you
make
make one
good, some
house
people
to
make
two
bottom up.
houses. That you can make one house to two houses, and then before you know it, you have fucking 10 properties and shit like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
real.
That's the whole plan, though, because
Yup.
that money keeps coming in instead of spending your money, and that money's gone. You got to make your money work for you.
Yeah.
I fucked up like, my whole life doing this dumb shit, going out and buying nice shiny toys and doing all this shit. I should have fucking invested in something and got my money back, and then went and bought my toys. But I wasn't I wasn't being smart with my investment capital. I was being dumb. I was being stupid.
Bought the toys and don't even have them till on this day. Still don't even have them damn toys.
Some of them I don't, but yeah, you're right. A lot of them are gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just get into some shit
like,
and then fall right
like
out.
that's the goal. Like that's the goal. And then if you gave me $5 million, that would just fucking like super fast forward that shit. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what
Oh
it
yeah,
would
would.
Buying hella
I'd be
escorts.
legit from day one.
You said
Like you give me that shit, I'll be like, that should be like fucking click with the fucking control.
I want a broad that ain't mad.
That's
Get
after you make
the
some money.
homies a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give
Hell
them some other shit. I like that, Graham Cam.
Yeah,
Definitely give moms a meal.
Start a business.
But
Yeah.
I would invest probably 75% of it.
I'd buy a modest home and then ball out.
The other 25, I'm gonna let that sit in the bank. You know what I mean? Earn some interest, spread out over different accounts, of course.
All
You know what I mean? I'm not keeping all of it in one account. I'm gonna spread it out over multiple banks, earn that APR. Some of that, some of it in some savings. You know what I mean? We'll earn back on that, but I would invest the other part.
I'm gonna go fucking. I'm just gonna go put fucking a meal on red.
I'm buying
Bam!
hella coat.
No, I mean I'm going red on black. I'm going
one of them two. 50-50. It's one of them two. I'm betting on one of them.
Plug it, and then if I lose that, I'm doubling down on black.
The very first thing
Fuck it.
Everything I owe, bro.
I'm going broke, boys. Fuck it.
Everything I owe.
I got all degenerate.
Calling everybody, every company I owe some money to. How much I owe you?
Yeah, pay off. Yep, pay off for every
Pay
debt.
off everybody.
Every
bro.
credit card I got, y'all getting paid the fuck off.
Whatever
That's what I'm doing right now.
Bang, 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 bang.
What do I owe you? Here.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Your boy wild out on the credit cards and shit like a dumbass.
Hey, you ain't alone.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, nobody really explained it. For a while, I never had a credit card, dude. I always just paid everything off in cash.
Damn.
Then all of a sudden, your boy got dumb and got a credit card and shit to build my credit. And it was cool for a while until they kept, you keep getting an up in your money because you're paying it off every month. And you're thinking, oh shit, I just got a raise. It's like you just got a raise in money. Now I can go wow out and buy some more shit. Because I'm thinking I paid off. And the next thing you know,
make sure that they tune up to the nicest of nice. You know what I mean? Make sure my motor shit is clean. You know what I mean? Get my shit bathed up real nice. Bring it back to luxuriousness. You know what I mean? And I'm good. I got the cars I want. I might buy an electric vehicle. I might buy an electric vehicle though.
I want to spend. I want to spend. I mean, I got the car I want right now, but I can put another 1,600 racks on it easy.
Hey, Circus Raider say I'm being hella honest. Do you know me to ever lie? Do I look like the kind of motherfucker to lie?
I want to put a little money. Maybe cover my shit with a 9-inch.
He said I'm being hella honest. You ain't lying. I'm buying hella motherfucking strippers and coke.
Oh shit! Oh man, he said I'm about to go Tony Montana. Say hello.
Oh, that's another thing I'd get into for sure with $5 million. I for sure put some money away. I get into the cannabis business.
Business.
Yeah, for real.
Get my license. It's not federally legal yet. Once it goes federally legal, then maybe we fuck with it. But until it goes federally legal, I can't fuck with that because it's all cash only. But they're about to make it federally legal because Schumer is about to bring it up to the Senate right now on the Senate floor because they want to start taxing that shit. They want to start letting them bring that money to the bank.
Who's in office? That's all. You know what I mean?
Because everybody smokes weed now.
Because they want to start getting that federal tax money.
They better get that tax money.
That's why it's all cash business right now because no one's allowed to bring that shit to the bank, dude.
See.
So now the federal government's about to fucking be like, yeah, we're gonna pass that shit and it's gonna be legit. Now you're gonna be able to get it like cigarettes at the local store and vending machines wherever.
And investment in stocks. Investment in stocks as well.
Yeah, but there'll be all kinds of crazy shit.
There's a tax.
That tax is killing the motherfucker, boy. That shit is ridiculous.
I paid $81 on fucking on a 220 gram fucking on a 220 gram buy. Like God fucking damn.
I remember spending $70 on a gram of oil.
God damn.
A gram of oil for my vape pen was $70. The tax and shit. And I only did it because the bitch that sold it to me was cute.
This shit right here. Well, I got some fucking rosin. I got 3 things of rosin. Cost me $300.
That's the rosin for a violin or a cello.
I remember when fucking that weed used to be at one point at the most I ever fucking bought some shit down. That was a long time ago. $25 a gram of weed.
Oh, yeah, man.
You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Kush when it first came out.
I can go back. When I was in high school, we had purple Kush.
Yeah, 88, 87.
$20 exactly. Hey, for real.
Yeah. Remember we got some G13. That shit was expensive as fuck.
Nigga, that was the best. I had G13 from the dispensary in Berkeley, California. The best
we
shit.
We had got some G13 on the street, bro.
Oh, no.
This is before it was legal. We had got a hold of some G13 on the street.
That
bro.
was the best.
That shit cost money, bro. That right there, that shit was like almost 90 an eighth.
And I was growing Silver Haze when they had Silver Haze back in the 2000s.
Yeah. The homie was giving it to us for like 75, 80 an eighth.
Back then I was smoking like that fucking Northern Lights, the fucking train wreck. Train wreck, like the AK-47.
I had Granddaddy Purple.
Yeah.
I had Granddaddy Purple allegedly shipping it to out of state. Northern
Lights was so good
back then. Now all the shit damn near look the same. You just put a new name on it.
Those are the OG ones, dog. Those are the OG shit.
Yeah,
back in the day, you could tell the difference between the two.
The mango, OG mango.
Those are good
I
ones.
remember back with the campaign.
That Bubba Kush, the Bubba Kush was like an actual Bubba, like what Bubba was. You know what I mean? Like that shit was fire.
White Widow,
Train wreck.
Hey, for real, Alaskan Thunderfuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those were the original type shit, dog. Like back in the day, like those were the
Northern Lights was so good from
White Widow,
1990 to 1995 or 96 that they banned it from the Cannabis Cup because it won like 6 or 7 times in a row.
Have a good night, stay up.
They just needed to cut it off because
I remember
it was
when AK-47 won the Cannabis Cup.
They just fucking beating the shit
Yeah,
out
AK.
of everybody.
Yeah, AK was fucking the
What
Afghan
up,
Kush.
Bugsy?
Yeah,
All that shit, bro.
I remember smoking all that shit too.
I just been removed from the shit for a minute, but I remember I was in that shit allegedly.
now
Getting
it's
ready to
just
roll
like
up out of here, Bugsy.
now everybody that grows it just like calls it whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like now. They just
Yeah,
throw a name
like
on it and roll with it.
they'll
Whatever
say some
people bite
fucking
on, and that's what
Lil
they just
Wayne
roll.
Well, what
OG,
I did was I
Snoop
took
Dogg
four plants and
OG.
crossed the strands of all 4 plants. And this is what
Like
I
it's
Man,
came
some
up with.
weird
It's
shit,
like,
bro.
man,
No, just name it some rapper's name.
Yep.
OG.
that's all exactly what they do, man. They just change the name.
I'm about
Like
to
it's
do
hard
it
to
too.
find
Fuck
some
it.
actual marathon OG. Like the marathon OG out here is some fire. Like the actual like that. Or the Wiz Khalifa fucking the actual Wiz.
Oh, hey, the
That shit's
marathon, they
fire
got the
too.
blue diamonds.
Yeah, like
Hey,
that like the
the blue
marathon OG is
diamond.
fire. Like
I was trying to
and
get
you'll
the
get on
same
that.
company to go
Blue
ahead and do
is the
a
shit.
black
You
hole
can find it
diamond
at the
with black weed.
I know you can find it
Whatever
at
color
the
you want, they
Cypress
can
Hill,
do.
the Cypress Hill cannabis fucking
Oh,
store.
Cypress Hill, yeah,
That fool Be Real has one in fucking
yeah.
right there
Dr.
in North, like in
Dr.
Hollywood.
Green Thumb.
The lemon
Yeah,
trees out
and they
there.
fucking
Motherfuckers
and
got their own
I
shit.
know they have the actual marathon there. I know
Yeah,
they for sure have the marathon there. They have some shit there, but like it's just expensive as fuck there though, dog. Like you're
yeah,
spending like $70 for a fucking because they're taxing you so much.
yeah. That's the shit. The tax, man. Fuck. That's what I deal with. Economics.
You're paying like $70 for an eighth.
I'm still going at him. I love this guy. The chat's more entertaining than me right now. That's fucking great. I think I'm funny.
Nah, but that shit's fucking. I really need a fucking smoke a little less, maybe.
Well, man,
He
I'm
said
about
smoke a little lesbian.
night, man. I appreciate y'all
No,
Yeah,
always, man.
about to jump off too,
It's
bro.
about to hit 2 in the morning soon. I'm
I'm about to knock
lay
the fuck
down
out.
for a minute.
For the bed about 8.
My
As soon as
wife,
I fucking lay my head down,
I'm up.
wifey
I got a
finishing
7
up
o'clock show
for
to do.
4 days straight, bro. I feel bad for her too, bro. She had 4 days straight.
I can barely keep my eyes
In
open
the
right now.
hospital for 12 hours. 12
Who
plus
did 12 hours?
12 plus hours. My wife.
Oh,
She's
yeah?
an RN.
Oh,
Yeah, she's an RN in ICU.
I came off of doing that shit, bro, at work 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
We
So,
done
Yeah, my
with it.
mom used to be a respiratory therapist.
4 days straight, you know what I mean? Because nurses don't usually do 4 straight. They do 2 on, 2
Yeah,
off,
2 on, 2 off. Yeah.
4 off, 3 off, or something like that. You know what I mean? They don't
Yeah.
usually go 4 in a row. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my mom worked in the ER too. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Funny
I
thing
gotta-
is my mom's drowning
I
in.
know I got to take care of little man for at least half the day so she can get some sleep.
The
Yeah.
funny thing is my mom's drowning on mucus right now, and she was a respiratory therapist and shit. Hard to believe, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Damn.
I will see you guys next time. As always, ladies and gentlemen, 50 things on the face of the planet you could be doing. The fact that you allowed me and my panel to grace your screen for any amount of time was greatly appreciated. More than I can say. And for those on YouTube, those on Rumble, you know, wherever you at, man. Hey, look, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Raider Nation YouTube, go get your motherfucking sunshine, man. We out.
We out. Peace.